Good morning and welcome to Morning Brew. I do want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Wherever you are, I do hope it's a good one whenever you're listening. Let's see here. Let's go back in the chat. Uh, well, this is early. PCAT said, even though I am working early morning and unable to listen, just saying, hey, Captain. Well, I'm glad you did. Thank you, PCAT. BK Dan says, morning all. Is anyone else here? Anyone else here seen Simpsons? Oh, Disney Simpsons Plus anniversary on D Plus. I no, I haven't. Uh I'm sure I'm gonna have feeling an hour. Took new meds for neuropathy. Let's hope they take the edge off. Here's hoping they actually do take the edge off. That would be, yeah, wonderful. Um, so I do hope everyone's doing well this Friday. At least it's Friday here where I'm at. Let me go ahead and tweet out the stream. There we go. Of course, every time I do, it opens up Twitter. And Edge of Time says, greetings from the Edge of Time. Where is the Edge of Time, by the way? Just out of curiosity. I mean, is it like, on the cusp of the Twilight Zone, or, I'm not sure. Just a little curious there. I'm doing okay. Med's doing better now. Good. North of the Now. That almost sounds like a Doctor Who reference. Since I don't know Doctor Who, I can't say for certain, but I'll just go with that. Unless corrected, of course, because I, again, don't know it. To be quite honest. So let me go ahead. I don't know if anybody is interested in joining the panel, but I am going to go ahead and get some coffee before I put the link in. Because the moment I put the link in, either somebody's going to want to join immediately, and that'll be if I'm actually getting coffee, or it'll take a while, and that's if I'm not. So I'd rather just take care of that first. And let's see here. And I'm sure you've all noticed how YouTube, in their infinite stupidity, has removed the visibility of the thumbs down. Now, of course, they claim it's for us, but that's a bunch of shit. And I know it. I think we all know it. It's just one of those things that, yeah, it's for the big companies, the corporate crap that they want to keep their dislike numbers hidden. Because hurts their feels to have it showing up on the page. Even though they're still accessible if they look in their analytics. Okay. As the Times says, oh, the places I go. Marvin K. Mooney. Are you? Oh, must be a womp womp. See, no weevils. Okay, guess I was right. So, anyone, as you can see, I've pinned the StreamYard link in the chat. I wanted to get my coffee first before getting that done. My ow. I bet you didn't know accidentally stepping on your toe actually hurts. Here, BK Dan says, on phone about to transfer to my computer. We'll submit login to StreamYard in a minute. Wow, I'm so glad somebody actually says StreamYard. So, what is on the agenda for today? Anyone have anything going on for the weekend? I don't necessarily have any big weekend plans. Let's see here. Good morning.
Captain?
Yes.
How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good morning. Not too bad. Woke up around midnight, so.
Oh, wow. What what woke you?
The pain from the neuropathy. The pain from the neuropathy today.
That, yeah, waking up from pain is not a fun experience. No.
Yeah, no, it's not.
You know, the funny thing is, I found that out the hard way. Waking up in pain, and it's like, holy fuck. Yeah, I have a new understanding of how it is. And good morning, Londell Jones. It seems the Cabal has allowed me to participate again. Cool. And good morning, Arvik Sonder. How are you today? And it seems that we have lost our first panelist. Hopefully, what sometimes happens is they'll be closing one tab or trying to close another tab and then close the tab they're on.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I closed the wrong tab.
Yep, I was just commenting on that.
Yeah. Learning curve.
Yep. Well, it happens to all of us. It does. Particularly, you have more tabs open, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I want to close this tab. Click.
Yeah.
Shit, that was the wrong tab.
Yeah. This is my first time with StreamYard, so
Cool. It's
we normally use Zoom when we do the live show on D&D. So
yeah, it takes getting used to. I have tried using Zoom. I still have my account, but I don't. It's not my preferred option.
platform.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the picture is me and my son back in 2014.
Cool.
Yeah, just the two of us geeking out together. I still gotta find that shirt of mine. It says I'm having an out of money experience.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Good morning, Bird. Okay. Yeah, just trying to click over to the comments here so I can see who's in the chat and whatnot.
Oh yeah, and Kapla Birdo Prey 5. Dave G. Sound says, "Good morning, Brew."
Die
yes.
Well, my friend.
Well, technically it means success, but yes.
Same thing to a Klingon. Die well, success, same thing.
And let's see here. It's me, Captain Trek, aka Mr. Lundell. Okay. Didn't know. Well, at least Bird knew. I going, okay, cool. Let's see here. Mama Frey's still asleep. We'll come on when she wakes up. Cool, because you don't want to wake her. And good morning, Brew. Dave G. Sound. We're gonna have to power through today. Can't afford another day off, but at least it's Friday. Oh, absolutely. At least it's Friday. You got that to look forward to. And yes, bad phones are a depressing thing. You're right.
Yeah, they are. I just recently upgraded to my A11, so yeah.
And yes, JP's morning. How are you, by the way? You're more than welcome up here, JP's. JP's. No. Bird of prey. You need a Nerf gun to wake Mama Prey. No. Now, if you wanted to use a Nerf gun on Sisso Prey, that'd be different. but she'd end up using it on him. So Nerf guns are out. Nerf guns are out. That would be bad. Shame on you.
Yeah,
So,
my personal experience, you should let her wake up on her own.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I cut you off.
No. That's quite all right. That's quite all right. Now there are, because obviously there's a little bit of a time difference between hearing when I begin to talk and you hearing it, but there are people that actually a little more forceful in the conversation that will actually try to interrupt. But
yeah, we have one of those in our group.
So, needless to say, I understand the difference between people who are just, they're speaking up, and then the ones who are just interrupting.
Yeah.
And good morning, JPs.
Good morning.
Hello. See, the Nerf gun was the pleasant suggestion. The other ones were an airsoft rifle or a paintball gun. Or he could just yell there. He could just sit there yelling, breakfast!
JPs. So bad.
Sounds good on paper, not good in practicality.
Now, if it were something else, yes. Like for you and your missus, yeah, that would be fun. Of course, she'd end up shooting you with it a lot.
Or catch the Nerf bullet like Remo Williams would.
And in your case,
I made you on the Remo Williams reference.
Yeah.
So what do you So what do you think of the suggestion bird? Since you're not able to...
No, he's probably doing other stuff.
Yeah. So, Captain, what do you think of the getting rid of the thumbs down button?
I don't like it. I mean, the funny thing is, it's still there. It's just not displaying it for people.
Yeah. They claim it's to protect the interests of the small creators. Yeah, right.
Bullshit.
Indeed.
Doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't.
No. I mean, there are people, you already have the ability to turn off the visibility of the likes and dislikes. So why hide the dislikes? I honestly think it's for the corporate accounts because they, for whatever reason, they think that, if the dislikes are hidden, it'll keep people from disliking it. Yeah, bullshit.
Well, people can still review bomb. Oh, yeah.
Hello there.
Hello, Mar. How are you?
How's everybody doing today? I'm doing fine.
I'm actually doing pretty good today, Mark. Thank you for asking.
Good to hear. And yep, the whole thing with the thumbs down button disappearing or not being shown anymore is a complete hoax.
Oh yeah.
Small content creators for real? I mean, come on. Who are the featured channels when you go on YouTube and search for something? It's the big ones,
Mm-hmm.
not the small ones.
Nope.
You get the big ones first. And sometimes the wrong ones.
Usually.
And it's usually, the big ones, they're getting the dislikes. And it's like, well, and here's their thinking. This is honestly their thinking. People are voting down because it shows the number of downvotes. And they're just all ganging together to make a point and, prove, we're going to dislike this, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit.
Honestly, you make a video, you have to calculate in that people do not like it. If you are the only one who sees it, it doesn't make you feel better that no one else does. The only thing that happens is that if no one else sees it, they don't feel good about you getting dislikes.
Right.
Yes, they're covering up for the massive displeasure we, the common folk, are showing to. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because.
Oh yeah.
And to answer the question, Mr. Lundell, by the way, hi. I do not really care about that. The voice have to fit, the eyes have to fit. I'm a voice, eyes, and neck person. The rest doesn't matter. And if they write me and I die, well, then it happens.
Well, personally, for me, number one, female. Number two, human. That's about it.
Oh. There are a few things I prefer, but, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a fascination with green eyes, but no person I've actually been attracted to had green eyes. So, well, except one.
Only
you
green
would have been
eyes
in
are
heaven with
chinters.
You would have been in heaven with the movie Big Trouble in Little China. Two green-eyed women.
Now, of course, I mean naturally green, but not, nothing wrong with the ones with contact lenses, but yeah.
What else is fake?
Well, Mr. Lundell, you know that you take a lot more to upset me. I'm just woken up, and that's why I'm sounding like that. If that helps you.
Have you changed your mic?
No.
Because
Why?
you're sounding a lot better today than you have.
As I say, just fell out of the bed. My voice is still coming to me. It's still sleeping somewhere.
Okay, now this one I've not seen quite. Professor
You're cutting in
Quabla,
and out.
Kablah.
me.
Yeah, you were cutting in and out.
A little
Okay,
bit.
I can
Okay.
be back. JP's take over.
What? That's like leaving.
So yesterday I've seen a lot of channels coming out and say, hey, this is a complete dislike video. Give me dislikes. I want to see if I can break the record for the most dislikes.
You
And
sound
if
like you
you
need coffee.
if you go to my channel, I think I only have dislikes on my videos, and I think it's only one dislike on every video. And I give them to myself, so I cannot be upset about getting downvotes.
Fair enough. So what you guys got planned today?
Nothing. Same thing every day.
Yeah.
Look for work, apply, not get hired. Fuck it.
Good morning, Darius. Yeah, we have the Captain Trek show without Captain Trek today.
He had to step off the bridge.
No, I did not. Why would I say getting dangled? Not even knowing what dangle means? Exactly, Darius. Mutiny.
And good morning, Darius. How are you today? How are you? Yes, good afternoon, Mar. How are you? Dongled? No, I don't think he's getting dongled.
Oh, dongled. Oh, man. I've redangled. That's how tired I still am. I can't even read correctly.
So, I trust you've been doing as well as can be, Mar.
I'm always as well as I can be, or I wouldn't be here.
True.
Another day above dirt's a good day.
If I'm not that good, I would be in hospital, probably. And
With
no one
you,
wants
yeah.
to be in hospital.
JP's you staying out of trouble?
Sure.
Nah. That'd be a first. There we go.
By the way, JP, I hear you about trying to get a job. I've been trying to get a job for a while now, but no one wants to hire someone who can't really walk or stand too long.
No, that's unfortunately true.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Thank you, Darius.
I thought that's what a dongle was. I wasn't sure.
I'm not sure if anyone has seen that yet. Come on.
What,
Nope.
Mar?
Wait a second. I'm working on putting it up. But of course, if you press too often, what a fucking ads will open. There we go.
Okay, let's see what Mar has. Oh,
Honestly, I have not much to do with American veterans,
oh my fucking God.
but even I say whoever did that probably has a lot of problems.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Not with a 10-foot pole.
Hello, where are all the turtle brave eyes? Kapla.
Kapla.
Krupla.
I love how that you're actually able to bring yourself in. That's actually a good thing.
Hey, Bird.
Morning,
Right.
Bird.
Good morning. Who made the suggestion about the Nerf gun?
I did.
That was
JP's.
a great suggestion, JP's. Because I'll be honest,
Yay, I win.
I've used things such as empty water bottles and rolls of paper towels in the past when yelling wasn't enough to wake her. So we never thought about a Nerf gun. I'm sure, had we thought about it, and now we might, in fact, go for it, because if I ever needed her
Yeah.
while Sisopre was here with Charlie, I couldn't yell. If I yell, I could wake Charlie, even though he'd be in the other room.
Oh, dear Lord.
But if I just hit her with a Nerf gun, that would wake her.
Or you could always go with one of those dog shock collars.
No. Like right now, the last resort, hate to say it kind of thing, is like before I call an ambulance, is I call the house phone from
Yeah.
my cell phone. That
Yeah.
tends to get it. But that's, again, the whole house. Mama Pray.
What?
JP's made a suggestion, and he was doing it as a joke, but overnight, when I said that you were sleeping, I was waiting for you to wake up before I came on, and he was making way. I was like, oh, he knows a way it could wake you without, yelling and screaming. I was like, honestly, we might need that with Charlie going to be sleeping. So a Nerf gun.
It was sort of like throwing the pillow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, yeah, we've thrown pillows, water bottles, paper towels,
Okay.
a Nerf gun.
It's a great idea, except Sassy wasn't considered.
Ooh,
Sassy would eat the Nerf balls.
that's true. Well, it'd be an arrow, I'd imagine. Even more fun for Sassy. It'd be one use. And the Nerf is probably not good for Sassy.
Oh, I agree, Mark. I agree.
Okay, slingshot with dog treats.
Slingshot with dog treat? No, you're going the wrong direction.
Well, if it's got to be sassy proof, then yeah. Not all dog treats have to be painful.
Oh, Lord.
That'd be Sassy proof and Charlie safe.
Oh, why don't you just throw some kibble at Mama Prey? I mean,
Marshmallow. There we go. Ken Jackman.
I don't know if dogs can eat marshmallows, but sure, that wouldn't wake anybody.
Should work.
Unless you,
We don't need a baby monitor, Mr. Lundell. She's 8 feet away from me in the same room. Literally, she just goes into such deep sleeps that I could be yelling and she doesn't wake up.
But kept
I
track.
mean, to the point that my sister and baby in a bedroom all the way down the hall will hear it loud enough to wake them, but she still won't wake up.
Captain Track marshmallows should work because it's not chocolate. It's mostly just sugar.
nothing more than egg whites and sugar. Yeah. You'd have to use old marshmallows, though.
I'm going to use mini marshmallows. Like
Put them in the microwave first. They blow up.
like a shotgun blast instead of a buckshot.
Lord.
Marsh shot.
Oh, Lord.
That might still hurt.
Yeah. Particularly if they're microwaved first. Oh, Lord.
They cool
Then
off
they
fast, but
probably
they get really
won't come
crusty.
out the shotgun.
Yeah.
If you microwave them, they get too weak. They won't come out of the barrel anymore.
They get
They
really crusty
shrink
around the edges.
down immediately after the microwave shuts off, though.
Yeah, they do. I used
Yeah,
to do
but-
that as a little kid.
Now, if I had a microwave ray that I threw a bunch of them and then used the ray to microwave them after they fall, and then the heating up and increasing in size is what actually wakes her.
Yeah, let's shoot a microwave ray towards a person.
Well, she likes it warm anyway. She'd probably be happy with the added warmth.
And radiation.
Turn her into a supervillain. And she's plotting to take over the world.
Momo Prey. New evil dictator of Koroga.
Oh, I hear sirens. It's surprising it's not here.
No, I don't chop them.
They're on my end right now. I don't live in a wonderful neighborhood. They're on my end.
Yeah, I'm like a block and a half from our local main fire / ambulance station, so I hear them all the time.
Nice.
Nice one, Kinjak Bin. Everyday word. Yeah, that's easy for me to say. Everyday bird wakes up his mom. It's going to look like the end of Ghostbusters.
That would be funny.
That would actually.
It breaks out the chocolate and the graham wafers.
I have looked at Wish. I've looked at the other one. That's not for me.
Wish is horrible. AliExpress takes forever to get there.
So's Wish. I ordered
Wish
a
is
few things
just
from
like
Wish, and took almost a month and a half.
Wish is knockoffs of Chinese knockoffs.
Wow.
Exactly what AliExpress is, or they're
No,
just knockoff.
no. AliExpress is high-end knockoffs.
Oh wow! Because I've done AliExpress a few times.
They
and it was-
actually, it's a lot better than Wish because the stuff you get from AliExpress is rather good quality and it works. I'm talking electronic wise.
Okay. I've never
I've
gotten anything
gotten
electronic. Sorry, Gord.
fake Legos from AliExpress. Like they're Lego, but with one letter different, and otherwise exactly the same, except they
Mhm.
don't come
So,
in a
like-
box.
It's LEGGO.
Something like that, and the only really thing that's missing is the box.
Yeah.
Because they put it instead in like a cheaper to ship.
Random Menace. Sorry.
Oh, I just read that.
Yeah, Random Menace. We were, but we're talking about the most effective way to do so.
That just immediately popped in my head. Throw Mama from the train.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Oh yes, I've seen several Lego knockoffs, and I don't have a problem with them.
He does
Honestly,
my grandson.
I'm.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, I might go looking for that expensive Lego set that I wanted as the knockoff. Because if it's $500 from Lego, it'll probably be $200 from AliExpress.
No, with that you have to go with the original.
Why?
Yeah, well, ever since Lego started their factory in
Because
China,
it's Lego.
that's why the knockoffs got better. Because the knockoffs, I'm sure, are being made from the same factory that their regular bricks are being made from.
Yeah.
Up
Good
till like
morning,
10 years
Joseph.
ago, the
Don't
Lego
expose the
bricks
dream.
were always made in Europe or North America,
Mhm.
and they were better quality. Then they start these Chinese bricks, and every set now has bricks that crack and break and whatever. And they've been making bricks for cheaper and cheaper, but raising prices more and more.
Yep.
And like, honestly, fuck them. As much as I love Lego, they're a terrible company.
Growing up, there was always the bricks that would crack and break. Those ones that were clear.
Well, yeah,
They're
that was
horrible.
a different type of plastic.
And then also the axles would rip, like either snap or strip. Those long pieces of extruded plastic that they called axles, where the wheel hubs would break.
Oh, mountains. I don't know about a boot knife, but
Of course she does. She's a New York lady.
cinder block, yeah. And greetings, mountains. Thank you.
Hello there, mountains.
Good morning, mountains.
let's see here. They have Blade Runner gun made of paper for $8. I didn't order it because I didn't know what to expect. Huh.
Well, it's made out of paper. Something that even Alec Baldwin can't kill anyone with.
Well,
No,
he
it's
turned
true.
away. Yeah,
How
the
much
sad-
cheap?
the
How much
sad
cheaper?
part is,
Yes.
sad part is at the time they would send you just the sheets of paper and no instructions. You're like, you have to figure it out for yourself.
But you also could download Pepakura Designer and see if they have the same design there. Then you can just print it yourself for free.
So the one I was talking about was the Lego Titanic,
Mm-hmm.
which up till last week was the most expensive model they ever put out at $629.
Right.
My
Well,
son was
now
looking at the Millennium Falcon for
there's
$7.
3 new, more expensive ones. An Imperial Star Destroyer at $699, a Millennium Falcon at $799,
Yep.
and an AT-AT at $79.99 at $799.99.
Yeah, my son was taking a good look at that Millennium Falcon.
Jesus Christ.
I said, with your job and your money, yes, not my money.
Well, the Star Destroyer might be interesting to me. But then again, not spending that kind of money, not on Lego, not on Disney. And let's be honest there, the Titanic sank. Why would you build something like that?
The question is it the Titanic that was before it sank, or is it at the bottom of the ocean, the Titanic?
The more important part for me would be when they sell it for over $600. What do they spend the money for? To actually lift the original Titanic back up to see if their model was correctly designed, or
They use it on diversity training at their headquarters and wherever the fuck Dutchland is, Holland.
and that's why I don't buy Lego.
How did you get a ban on Facebook, Random Menace?
You wrote nasty stuff. He said hello on Facebook.
Probably the same way
Some
my
S-
ex-wife says hello to me.
Some SJWs overheard Donald Trump saying hello, and now it's a bad word on everywhere on YouTube and Facebook.
The kick in the pants is, Mar, you're not that far off.
Captain, may I do the honor? Oh, never mind. They're gone.
I said that yesterday already. Someday someone will see that Donald Trump pays for something, and all of a sudden paying for something will be racist or sexist, and we will get our stuff for free. That's the day I'm waiting for. SJWs, if you hear me, make that happen.
And go ahead and check your Twitter, Bird.
Understood.
And What's going on, Randomness? How are you feeling? You're yeah.
Wow.
That's just wrong.
Not even the tip of the iceberg to call it wrong. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody's got to have gold mountains.
okay. Let's see here. I have to get some. This is gonna make Eric Sonder happy.
Listen to me very carefully because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
I know that line.
It's not coffee, it's Pepsi.
Okay, for JP's it's Pepsi. Because JP's would definitely be, using a Pepsi machine.
Pepsi.
Let's see. Kinjack Ben says, Janeway is a coffee wuss. She only drinks weak human coffee. She doesn't drink the hardcore Klingon coffee. Agreed.
Yeah, Klingons don't drink coffee. They only drink alcohol and what was that? What that wolf was so
Fruit juice.
Fruit juice.
Fruit juice.
There you
No,
go.
When was the last time you actually saw a Klingon on the show drink Rockagino? Never.
Never. You're right. I've never seen a Klingon drink a Rakagino. But,
It's not true.
okay,
Enlighten us.
when?
It had to be on
Trials and
DS9.
tribulations.
That's what I was going to say. It had to be DS9, yeah.
That's not a real Trial and Tribulations episode.
That is
Does not
Klingon
exist.
pretending to be a human drinks Ractagino.
That's right.
And actually, no, it was DS9 episode where he was asking for Rakagino.
Yeah, Trials and Tribulations. Not Trouble or Tribbles.
Yeah, Trials and Tribulations. You're right.
Yeah.
But
This was limited to the original series.
no, I'm sorry. But see, that was
I never claimed it was from the original series. Ractagino wasn't even in the original series.
no. You're right. You're right.
Just trying to get an argument going.
Was that exclusive to DS9, the Rakagino?
What?
Ractagino was either TNG or DS9.
It was DS9, I
First
think.
appeared.
DS9. Yeah.
And Kenjack Ben, you miswrote that. It's Klingons like the wreck of Gina. Because they like themselves some strong woman.
Even Quark liked the strong Klingon woman. His ex-wife.
That's true.
And no, Professor. No, we're not.
And one of the more beautiful Klingons, I might add.
What was her first name again?
Grilka?
Grilka, thank you. From the House of Quark.
Yeah, I can't remember names.
I do sometimes I don't. And I wish they'd done more with the Klingon chef. Wasn't on very often.
He was much like the Swedish chef.
I like the Swedish chef.
Couldn't understand a damn word he said, but he was funny.
Occasionally the word pot, occasionally the word chicken.
Yep.
I have to see the chef from the Muppets in English to say something about that.
He never spoke English.
He never spoke German either.
No.
He's Swedish. There's a big difference.
He was like smørrebrød, smørrebrød.
That's basically it.
So he did the same thing in English. See, that was a question. Because usually here in Germany, when you have a character that's in English, he is German. Here in Germany, he would be from Saxony or from the Netherlands or Sweden or something like that. Just so they can change the accent.
Oh, if you want to hear it in the English, it's on Disney Plus.
And I see Mr. Londell has his girlfriend with him, sitting on the chair behind him.
Well, that way it's still in view. And good morning, Mr. Londell.
Hey, Mr. Londell.
His other girlfriends are hanging from the wall.
Well, you can say about Mr. Londell whatever you want. He has good taste in women.
No doubt.
More?
No doubt.
I try. That's all I can say.
Yeah, just like me. Some days I try, some days I'm trying.
There is absolutely no doubt Nichelle Nichols was a beautiful woman back in those days. Not that she's unattractive now, even at her age.
Actually, she's not. It's just the dementia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say I'm ignorant. I have no idea what she looks like today.
Yeah, sometimes it's not good to look at our heroes 20 to 30 years later.
Later, yeah.
Oh, yeah, some of them. Oh.
That's why I refuse to go ahead and look up that woman that with the lead role in V.
Why?
The 80s. I don't want to know what she looks like now. I want to remember her the way she was.
True. Understood.
Sorry, the lead role in which movie?
The TV show V.
V.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Which character?
But she was in the new V as well.
Yeah, she still looked good then.
That's true.
Did Robert Englund come out of that movie?
Oh, shit, really?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Freddy Krueger. I love it.
He played a special guy in the original series. He was a little bit slow as character.
I'm not sure. I would say Freddy Krueger never looked good to begin with, but hey, tastes are different. I'm not the one to say anything about that.
I was never saying he looked good. All I know is you could use that nose as a ski jump. Didn't look any better with no skin on it either.
I like the original better. But that's for most stuff, actually. I like the original movies, which I saw first, more than the new ones that they redo now. Because they have no fucking ideas what they should come out with.
Yeah, Dave, you just sound you nailed it on the head, Diana.
Yeah.
And good morning, Ambassadorial Wing. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Ambassadorial Wing. Having problems. I'm making more coffee. Because, yeah.
Goddamn spam emails. It's not the information I wanted. Go away.
Oh, checking email in the background. I love it.
Ooh, Darth Hester. I think Freddy doesn't need loving. He needs some slicing and dicing.
Well, for him, that would be loving. So, you know. And so, what have you got going on, Ambassadorial Wing? I know you. It's been a while since I've seen you in chat. Although I hear you've lurked before. I hear a lot of people lurk.
I found a couple of images,
which is kind
of Diana even screen share. So I think she's aged okay.
Only if they're from the 80s, please.
You see the one to the right. I guess
it just looks like she needs makeup on the one on the right.
Uh-huh.
Other than that,
yeah.
Time hasn't been too bad to her.
No. No. I mean, need some lipstick and mascara. That's about it.
Yeah, probably. She doesn't look too bad. I mean,
Also looks like she had a little facelift there.
A little?
Oh, yeah.
I want you to be careful. I don't want to tick anyone off saying, oh no, he said that she had a facelift. Hate on Captain Trek now because he has Ma on his panel.
Trust me, they've hated me for less. So, hey. And now, thank you, Facebook. Only I can see it. Thank you. Fuck you, Facebook. I mean, Twitter. I mean, YouTube. Excuse me. Fucking hell. Coffee make, please. I need a fucking replicator is what I need.
I need to go for, hey, go for this, go for that.
Yeah, but I want. See, that's the thing. I'm picky. I want the coffee made my way. Therefore, the replicator would make it my way.
I need a coffee. Coffee. Coffee is what I need.
Yeah, I was in a
Now,
restaurant
Dave.
recently, and someone asked me how I like my coffee. I said, in a cup.
Now, Dave, the guinea pig eating scene was really, really bad graphics.
I had actually forgotten her name. I knew there was one.
I just didn't see that.
Oh man, yeah, and I'd agree. This year has been draining. No, I understand completely. Life comes up. I've had people write me on Twitter. They're apologizing. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to come on. It's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. you know, they're like, yeah, but I want to be on the show. I understand. I said one of the best things you can do, you could rewatch it and leave a comment. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Just watch 2 minutes. It counts as a view. Leave a comment. Say, sorry I missed the show, or, blah, blah, blah. Something simple, something easy. You can sit through 2 minutes of it. Skip the intro if you want. Don't care. Now, if you sit through the intro, that's 3 minutes long. That right there, more than a view.
And Darcester, if you need coffee, why should they shoot it through my veins?
And yes, Aravic, yeah, with my luck, the replicator would say, make it yourself. Darth Hester needs coffee badly.
Okay, I'm gonna take off.
Adios.
I will see you guys around.
Absolutely.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, have a good day.
And not to worry, Professor. I know you're on when you can be. I'm glad you do. In fact, there have been a few people who have commented on that. And there are going to be some changes coming up next week, but I'm going to keep that kind of a surprise.
Captain Trek will eat the hate button live on cam.
Yeah.
Grill that bad boy right up with some barbecue sauce. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Captain, I don't know if you saw or not, but in the private chat, MB is waiting, it looks like.
I will look. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just saw it. I don't know how old it is.
No.
I will let it up for a little bit, see what's going on there.
I didn't see it. I was on the YouTube chat.
Well, yeah. And good morning, NB.
Oh, good morning. Great timing.
Good morning, MB.
Hey, guys. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Oh, no, great timing there, too, because I had just finally gotten the my opening crawl for my other channel, and I just finally got the delays and everything going for it working. Took me a little bit to remember how to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody saw my last comment. So, as everybody pretty much here knows, I do politics a lot, and I totally hit spate, and I've been talking political stuff while I've been on my geek channel, and I was like, wait a minute, didn't I create a politics channel for this? And I was like, yes, I did. I need to start doing that shit over there.
Looks like we need a cake dislike button. Actually, I think YouTube needs a super like and a super dislike button where you actually have to pay. It's like using a super chat, but this would be available for all YouTube channels. You display the number of super dislikes and the number of super likes.
What's going on
YouTube
here?
would make the money.
I'm curious, what's going on here? How come we're not seeing the number of dislikes anymore?
YouTube.
Oh, you got their feelings hurt.
According to them, they are doing this for these small creators to make it a more, I don't remember what bullshit they use.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I can see it, you all can't see it. Now I can't see it unless I'm, on my analytics page. Blah blah blah. But
it's not the small creators that are having an issue with that.
Nope.
See, because the way those analytics work, whether you get a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it's good for you. That means somebody watched it in order to dislike it.
Oh,
and thank you, Ambassador Royal Wing. Okay, you can still see the dislikes. Cool. How many dislikes are there? Because I'm not going into my analytics to see that.
You have 2 right now.
I don't give a shit. I mean, I always have 2. I always have at least 2.
And the thing is, because still a small channel here, he probably knows them by name. Those dislikers.
Well, let's put it this way. I'm going to do what somebody I know told me to do. Basically, all the people on here are kind of like and I'm talking the jerks.
Hello, Sherry, on brightest day.
Are kind of like high schoolers, and the ones who actually come to dislike are the little 12-year-old sibling of the high schoolers who are jealous. And thank you. I'm not actually going to celebrate that until it's been a few days. I did that before, and it was like, even before I started the stream, it was back under 450. So, not going to do that. It was at 504 yesterday, and then it was at 503. So it's like, I'm going to wait. Probably till Monday. Have the official 500 celebration. That's assuming I'm still at over 500 by then. If not, I'll just wait till it's over 500 again for a few days and then have it. I even created a new graphic for it. Well, I kind of.
And I'm trying to get a special guest on here for that occasion. Hope it works.
I hope so too. Which special guest?
Well, if I would tell you, it wouldn't be so special anymore.
Damn you, Mar. Okay.
So we have talked about it yesterday with Rosetta, and even she said she would be helping to get this special person on this panel.
Okay, let me ask this. Male or female?
Female.
Okay. I think I know who you mean. I doubt it. but I'm not opposed to it.
Maybe her boyfriend will show up as well. Double the fun! Double the fun!
Run away, run away.
No, let's actually make the dislike button count. Okay. If somebody doesn't like watching my stuff, that's fine. Make sure that the dislike button keeps them from getting the content. If they don't want to watch, don't watch. It's that simple.
Only adults would do that. Sorry.
But they have too much fun coming on and leaving dislikes. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Fun fact, I commented yesterday on a stream from Drunk 3PO where he asked for downvotes.
Mm-hmm.
And I got one upvote and a like from Drunk 3PO himself. And I got a downvote, but only the like was shown in my... But only for the like I got a notification.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I got a dislike, but I made a comment as well. And at that point, there were 19 likes, and he was asking people to dislike the video. He even said it in the title. And I said, 19 people who didn't listen. I said some more, and then he obviously hearted it and hit the like button. So it was kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know what kind of bullshit YouTube is trying to pull. If they actually wanted to help the small creators, make it so we can go to people's channels again. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, that was the best thing, when you could just click on those 3 dots and go look at what's over there.
That was the easiest way to tell if this was a genuine channel or not.
I think the link is up in the channel. Oh. Flugger, you are on a cell phone. That's why you can't see it, I guess?
Sure, I can do that. Let me get into Discord. Blah, blah, blah. There we go.
Well, the thing is, they make boring stuff with politics, and nobody likes it. If they would make funny shit about Biden shitting himself, they would get upvotes. They would get upvotes and still would call that shit.
Well, see, Mar, that's the deal. They don't want you to talk about that.
That's why I like the liberal hive mind. He does fun shit like that.
Or the Duchess of Cornwall, complaining about him ripping one. They don't want you to talk about that. Because, first off, because his name is Biden and not Trump.
Oh, that's the thing.
See, they don't want you to talk about the fact that he plagiarized a speech word for word from a member of parliament.
Sorry, Captain. I was looking. I didn't even look at the upper chat. I just was like, I'm still half dead.
No problem. No. Friday, the link is always going to be in the chat.
Oh, cool.
And let's see here. I'm missing hello to a few people. Good morning, brightest day. Good morning, Sherry. How are you? Get a little more. Blah, 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 down here. Good morning, Flugger, how are you?
No, I don't know. I thought I was more awake than I was. And I go online and it's like, oh, I'm being
Know
stupid.
the feeling.
And good afternoon, Captain Cockney Mirror Spock. And a derivative Jill, good morning.
Hey, Jill.
Oh my God. And no, Ambassador, I haven't heard from LDG. Well, kind of. It was in a group chat, and things are a little difficult right now, as expected. So
Yeah, Jill, as I say, they would disable the like button if someone would make a video of Joe Biden shitting himself. The shit is slowly running out his pants while he's shaking Angela Merkel's hands. That would give million upvotes. And they would so much hate it that they would say, okay, we have to disable the like button.
Yep. You're absolutely right. And good afternoon, Dr. Alex.
They banned they blocked that video and called it misinformation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
The
though
three dots
it's-
really helped when I was a mod on other channels and had a troll come in with the clone account. Yeah, that was one I remember on AT's channel. It was a clone of Nerdrotic, and I, boom, looked over. That's not his channel.
Well, it's all about promoting the huge channels and kicking the pants out of the small guys.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, my voice is a little flaky. I must have really snored like a son of a bitch last night.
You sound like your throat's a little dry.
Yeah, it's not great.
How's it going, everyone?
Hello.
Going well.
Hello, Mr. Grand.
It's nice to see everyone again, and a few people for the first time.
Nice
What are
to
we all
start with.
discussing on this, I guess, morning brew? I can never tell with
Correct.
Captain Trek being on the opposite side of the planet.
Yes,
Well,
it
they're
is
talking
morning
about-
brew here.
Yeah, they're talking about a guy named Brandon shitting himself.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, in all fairness, he only does that in front of like royalty and famous people. So I mean, so I've heard allegedly. I'm not a doctor. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, but in front of the Duchess of Cornwall. Come on.
I mean,
please, anybody but her.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he thought her name was the Duchess of Oven, so he wanted to try and incorporate that and doing a big, massive Dutch oven in front of everyone.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh my God.
Ouch.
I'll be here all week, thank you. Yeah. Tip your waiter.
Oh yes.
Also, I
Mountains of
haven't said it
Elysium.
yet. Kapla. Apparently, the last time I was on the stream with
Kapla.
Bernard Pro, I didn't say Kapla, and yep, I got railed for it in the comments, so I'm going to make sure I don't do that again.
Oh, and yes, Mountains. Just remember the dislike button ban is coming just in time for YouTube Year in Review. That got a lot of downvotes last year. Well, you know what? We can still downvote it.
Just don't watch it.
Well, that's true. I won't watch it anyhow. But if they think it's going to affect the number of people that are upvoting or downvoting, it won't do shit.
No, it won't. Absolutely. It's
In
purely
fact,
designed for their own self-preservation.
If anything, it's going to encourage people to downvote because they can still see it.
And as I said yesterday, if I get a video with 100 upvotes, I probably have to do more of those videos. So I'm more like the downvotes, because then I know I can still do my shit. I can do it at my timing and not because I have to for someone who's probably watching my shit.
I would suggest, if there's a video out there you don't like, well, number one, don't watch it. But if you don't like it, downvote it.
Do it while you can. Yeah, exactly. I'm downvoting my own shit just so I can have the privilege of saying, well, I know how many people downvoted my stuff.
Well, and if you really don't like it, don't do anything. Just leave.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the
apathy. Apathy is the true measurement, but it's really hard to measure apathy. That's the problem.
Well, because downvotes are an interaction.
Well, get ready for whatever pinned comment is on a video to get downvoted like crazy. Because if you're not letting someone downvote something, and then you're going to pin someone's comment, it's going to get downvoted.
Remember that one time, Cap, when you started getting all those downvotes, and we were like, "Oh yes, please, we need more Aussie upvotes."
Absolutely. And
I mean, I do take offense to that term, but yes, I appreciate it.
Well, it pissed people off, and so they just removed the down or the Aussie upvote. And no offense to any Australians listening, but it's just like I wanted to fuck with the people that were coming in and mass downvoting, because it's like, well, whatever. Aussie upvotes, that's what they are.
Yeah, that was really the best thing when you started calling up that. It was like, oh, this is nice.
I mean, they could also be China up, but like I don't get it. Like, what do I do? How do I deal with that? Like, is everything that's an upvote a downvote to me? Because man, YouTube's pretty depressing then.
No, see, because people like Australians, even though you live in the most god awful, horrible place in the world.
Dude, it's the greatest place to live apart from the politicians. I'm happy to deal with 9 out of the 10 deadly snakes on the planet, 800 out of the 900 deadliest spiders, but I don't want to deal with one politician that can sign a thing that can stop me from going to work. That's the scariest thing.
Yeah, I've noticed that about about Australia. They decided to go back to their original roots as a penal colony.
No, because we're actually we're not being controlled by the English. That's the difference. Because at least majority of England actually has some sort of freedom.
Freedom. What is this freedom you say? Freedom. I have the freedom to kill people. Yes, that was a quote from Joe Biden.
And when I do dislike a video, I actually comment on why I dislike the video.
Cap, I think Rosetta's in the backstage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to say I have the feeling of Rosetta is in the backstage.
I felt a disturbance in the force.
Oh, well, Bird could have brought her on, but I think he's busy.
He's sleeping.
Morning, Rosetta.
If it gives you any clue what it's like over here, I'm actually dressed modestly.
No. Put your hands in the steering wheel. Don't do that. I don't want
They
to see
are
an
on the
accident.
wheel. They're below down here.
Yeah.
Eyes on the street.
Trust me, I don't pay attention to you guys that much.
Well, at least you're not like Chris Knight and watching the chat while driving.
A device and talking while I'm driving. I treat you guys like a passenger in the car.
Oh, cool. Can you turn that up, please? I like this song. This is my favorite.
So, I see Joseph wants to have a kangaroo as a pet.
Since when do you want a kangaroo, Joseph? I was working on getting you a
kangaroos are more of a
hippopotamus.
pest than a pet. Yeah.
You know, you're going to have people making fun of you for wanting kangaroo milk now. I hope you know that.
How would you milk a kangaroo?
Well, okay, kangaroos don't. They do suckle, but it's within the teat. It's very minute.
Yeah, and it's in the pouch, isn't it?
Yeah, which is very sticky. It's not like it's not like a warm pocket. It's a very moist area. It's a giant flap of skin that has sweat glands and everything there. Yeah. It's stinky.
Well, I'm sure. No, he has been teased for wanting goat's milk and other kinds of animal milk.
I'm
So-
kind of glad you guys don't know half of the stuff I've had in my life.
He made a comment that he liked goat cheese. Of course, Salty Tracker had to make some comment about wanting goat's milk and liking goat's milk. So, of course, if he says he wants a kangaroo, it obviously would have to be for kangaroo milk. No.
Is goat's milk a weird thing over in the States, or
Not really. I mean, it's not normally sold in stores, but it's not impossible to get.
Okay.
If I
It's
wanted
not
to get
ultra
goat,
rare to find goat's milk or at least goat's milk cheese in places.
if I wanted to get goat's milk, I could probably just go ask my neighbor. She has about a dozen or so goats.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming the standard American doesn't live in the same situation as UNB, so.
Well, that's because I live in the sticks of Indiana.
Oh shit! Which one's Indiana again? Sorry,
No,
you
it's
have
in
so
the
many
middle.
states.
I live in the Midwest. I don't live in the suburbs. I don't live in a big city. I purposely bought a house. Purposely sold
in the
my suburb.
Midwest, within a few hours of Chicago area.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which you couldn't
I don't
pay me
like
to ever
Chicago.
go to.
I used to like Chicago, but then it just seems that everyone wants to shoot each other and then steal from each other.
Well, that's why he doesn't live near the city. He lives far away from it.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good work. Yeah. Well,
Technically,
congratulations
I
on
live
that.
about the same distance from Chicago as he does, just the other direction.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you can get goat's milk off your neighbor, then you're laughing because people in California would pay a shit ton of money for that.
Except, unlike him, I don't live in the sticks. I actually live in the second largest city in the state.
In the same state?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
I live in Indiana. You're in Ohio, right?
I am in Iowa.
Iowa, okay. I couldn't remember if it was-
Ohio,
No,
yeah.
I
So
couldn't
you
remember
have
if it was
a
Iowa or Ohio.
Surrounded by mostly farms with occasional swamps in the middle, and in winter, lots of bald eagles.
Bald eagles are fine. They've got a very small wingspan. But yeah, that's awesome. I mean, yeah.
Which is why I'm
Yeah,
out.
I've got-
I'm going to be picking up a friend of mine who's one of my followers that's down in a neighboring city and taking him out to see some of the eagle walks and stuff today.
Awesome.
Yeah, I have about an acre and a half of land. My neighbor right next to me, my closest two neighbors, has about an acre and a half. He has the same amount I do because it used to be one property, mine and his. And after in the will, they split it up among two brothers, and eventually his brother sold the different one. And then I think my neighbor next to me, she has probably about the same. But then we're the smallest ones. The guy where my daughter's friend, her parents, they have 10 acres, and then of course most of the other guys down here that have the farmland have a couple hundred acres.
Okay, let's see here. Ambassador Oil Wing says, Inby and myself live in the state shaped like a boot.
Oh, Italy. Oh wait, no.
And Dave G.
country.
Sound says Italy.
Yep, I thought
Oh,
the
there we
same
go.
thing.
Yeah. Either I stole his joke or he stole
Look,
mine.
as
I'm
long
not
as you're
too
not
sure
in
which
the
came
state
first.
shaped like a wang.
Jackie?
My mom lives in a state shaped like a gun.
I was gonna say I don't know many shapes that are shaped like a wang, but in all
Florida.
fairness,
Florida's
I'm not an
America's
expert
wang,
on the
Disneyland,
shape of wangs.
Central America.
Oh, Florida needs to see a doctor then if that's the shape of their wang.
Yippee! I have a long day of things I have to do with a bunch of people, and it's snowing.
You're swearing. I don't like that word. It's a four-letter word that starts with S and people shovel.
Not worried about me, worried about what these other fucking idiots do. Like that one.
Overtaking when it's clearly white outside.
That's why I'm turning. I'm taking back roads. I'm not going to be around most of these dumb fucks.
It's okay. Your weather is heading my way in a few days, so yeah. I'm in Connecticut.
Shane Wiz from Indiana. Oh, God.
Yeah, she was.
Wait,
Kirk
was she?
from Iowa.
I need to get over to where in Rosetta's area so I can go see the birthplace of Captain Kirk.
Yeah,
The
because
future
Riverside,
birthplace.
Iowa, where they have the Star Trek Museum and stuff, is not even an hour drive from where I live.
Yeah, I want to see that canyon.
And the other thing is, the city I live in is actually where Terry Farrell from DS9 is from.
Okay.
And
Now-
she does come back here a lot. I've actually seen her around town several times.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe here in Indiana they recently set up Janeway's birthplace. And I'm like, okay, cool. When am I going to get my favorite captain's birthplace? Like, when is Cisco going to get his birthplace put on there from, I believe it was Louisiana he was in, and he was supposed to be born in.
I thought he was supposed to be from the Bayou area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I thought that was where his dad was from. Was it stated where he was from? I knew where he grew up, but I didn't think that was where he
It
was.
was New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, live down in the Bayou. Oh, I
Well, I
remember
mean,
going through Louisiana, the state where I had to dodge gators on the highway. I mean,
Yep. 2332.
Just be thankful that ain't
Cisco was born
crocodiles
in New
because you could
Orleans.
never turn away from them. Alligators are fine, crocodiles are the worst.
I had never been to the South in my life until last year, and I made a long trip down into Florida, then across all the southern states over to Vegas and stuff. Yeah, that was interesting. As I entered Mississippi, there was literally a car on fire with a bunch of cops trying to put it out right next to the state sign.
Were they roasting hot dogs and marshmallows?
Throwing away Birdo praise mom.
Oh, I just realized Londell has a backlift in his background. That's awesome. Nice.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't paying any attention. I just saw it. I'm like, oh, nice. Yeah. I like it. Yeah.
And if you look above it,
Oh God, he's got a horror as well.
oh, yeah.
My
Well,
man.
and if he pans to the left a little bit, there's Uhura in the Dark Universe.
Okay.
Mirror universe.
Yeah, mirror. I'm sorry.
1, 2.
It's pronounced the Mustachio Universe. I think that's how we're all going to call it from now on.
I see a lot of Thanksgiving dinners out the window. There's got to be about 30 or 40 turkeys.
Well, is Thanksgiving coming up for you guys anytime soon,
Yes.
or it already has been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This month.
4th Thursday in November. Sometimes falls
so
on my
it's not-
husband's birthday.
So it's not a specific day; it's a time of year.
It's a specific day, not a specific date. It's the fourth
so it rotates
Thursday of the
when
month.
that day
Okay, yeah.
falls within the month.
Yeah, no day. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Marv's talking about where Jesus was born, and yes, there is a Bethlehem in Pennsylvania, I believe, but I live actually not too far from Palestine. Which I find amazing because I thought our American government still didn't recognize Palestine.
Well,
Hey,
one
Bird, are
president
you
did.
there?
One president did. So,
Bird, are you there?
I am here, yes.
Cool.
Check your DMs.
I just read.
Okay.
Yeah, my mother grew up in
All
a
right,
small
got
town
it.
in Rhode Island called Moscow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
Moscow, Rhode Island. It's
Cool.
it's in the town of Hope Valley. It's a small village in Hope Valley called Moscow.
yeah. See, Hope and Moscow doesn't seem to work together.
No.
I was going to say, because there is Moscow in Idaho.
And
Son, if I'm not mistaken, I think every state, maybe except for Hawaii, has a Springfield.
Yeah, and Alaska. They don't have a Springfield.
I don't
but yeah.
know of one that I've ever seen in South Dakota, so it would have to be way up in the boondocks on one of the reservations if they do have one.
Does like Alaska actually even have a spring? Is that a thing?
Yes, of course they do. Absolutely,
Alaska's
they do.
got waterfalls and rivers and springs all over the place, actually.
Yeah, no, I've been to Alaska. I was being a dickhead. I was just making a joke because it's generally cold. So
I've actually talked to people who literally think it's always winter there and there's no summer and stuff like
Well, I
that.
mean,
It's like,
didn't Rocky and Bullwinkle like originally were born there, but then they
Welcome to
migrated to Canada?
Springfield,
Yeah.
the best kept secret in South Dakota.
What'd you say?
It says, "Welcome to Springfield, the best kept secret in South Dakota."
Yeah,
City of
honestly,
Springfield, South
the locals
Dakota.
don't know it there. I mean,
Let's see. We're trying to figure out where is it.
Wait.
I've been all
right.
over that.
Forgive my international ignorance. Is it north or south where they've got all the heads on in the stones?
South Dakota.
Okay,
That's
cool.
Black Hills in South Dakota. That's the area I grew up. That's also where
And-
Sturgis and the Book Rally are. It's also where Crazy Horse is. It's where Deadwood Lead, the Old West is, and a lot of that stuff. So, yes. Mammoth Lake is the place in the world that.
And yes, Darth Aster, I did just for you.
It also is a place where mammoths is, which is the only place where mammoths were preserved without fully fossilizing. So
Yeah, I think I remember you talking about that the other day, Rosetta.
yeah, so there's actually a lot there, and North Dakota is mostly just some hills, a few mountains, and a lot of oil.
Is that where the Clampets are from?
It's nice for me to live in the sticks because
South
I can
Dakota is a
drive.
place where you really want to see a lot of the Old West and the mountains and some of the more unique natural phenomenons.
Actually, the Clampets are from Tennessee.
Yeah, okay.
And
Like I said, like I know a lot of the states, and I know I actually, in all fairness, I pretty much know all the states. I just have no idea where they are in locations, apart from the ones that are on the outside. It's the
South
ones in the middle that,
is
yeah.
surrounded by North Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, Wyoming, and Montana.
Okay,
It's
I thought it was.
between those.
I thought it was much like. Okay, yeah, that's cool. See,
Yeah.
that helps.
See, I've got one little issue here that I have to deal with, and that's that all these people think when the flag they're flying is the Confederate flag, and I keep saying, no, it's not. I'm sorry, buddy, that was a Tennessee military battle standard, bud.
Well, I got a friend who gets annoyed because everybody thinks that the Puerto Rican flag is the Texan flag. They're similar. And he's got the Puerto Rican one because that's where his family's from.
I'm
I
not
mean,
mistaken,
Puerto Rican,
the Puerto
Texans,
Rican
they're
flag and
basically
the
the
Cuban
same
So
flag
they're
thing.
always asking him if he's from Texas, and he's like, no.
Well, I mean, in the past 4 or 5 years, Puerto Rico and Texas have had very bad issues with electricity. So, I mean, I can understand where people get mixed up.
Well, that is an interesting question, Brandon Looney Tunes Fan 2000. Your favorite Looney Tunes character?
Now, what would confuse people is the flag of Cuba and the flag of Puerto
The
Rico.
Tasmanian
They're
Devil.
similar.
Marvin the Martian.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good
goody,
one,
my
Marvin.
Illudium Q32 explosive
But-
space modulator.
I'm going to
Bugs
blow up the
Bunny.
Earth with my Lydian P-38 space modulator. And when asked why, he replies,
I'm
because it
glad no one
obstructs
said
my view of
LeBron
Venus.
James.
Oh,
He's
can you
not
give
really
me
a Looney Tune, huh?
I mean, Looney Tunes are real. LeBron's not yet. Sorry, I got it mixed up. Sorry.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me how to hotwire do hitchhike on one of these things? I got to get back to Earth. Oh, the Earth will be gone in a few seconds. Oh, thanks, buddy. No sense paying money or flying saucer. Wait a minute. What was that crack about the Earth not being? Oh, I'm going to blow it up. It obstructs my view of Venus. Really? That's a shame.
Yep.
Well, I mean, wait half a second and it's gone. Like, so impatient that Marvin. I tell you, it's because the helmet. He has literally has tunnel vision because of the helmet. Worst feature. Wait, are Animaniacs
No.
considered Looney Tunes or?
Oh, they're not Looney Tunes, but they are.
They're
Warner
WB
Brothers
characters,
animation.
yeah. I mean, they lived in the Warner Brother Tower, so.
Yeah. I would say Tiny Toons are closer to Looney Tunes.
Right.
Yes.
But
Well, Tiny Toons brought a lot of the Looney Tunes characters in there too.
while the Looney Tunes characters were the teachers
Yeah.
or Professor Ed
Oh, I love Ken Jack.
Anvil.
Here, I picked Daffy. I love that. That is Mr. Garibaldi's household god, Daffy Duck. From Babylon 5.
So
Well,
I know
it's interesting
nobody
when you-
cares anymore, but I had to look it up.
Yeah.
So Springfield, South Dakota is right along the southern border, right off the Missouri River with Nebraska.
Okay, it's
The
East River. No
eastern
wonder I don't
side
give
of
a
the
shit.
state. Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
East River's stocky farmland, anyways. Forget. I mean,
I mean, it's literally on the river, but yeah, it is east
basically,
of
the Missouri River and east is basically the two sides of the state hate each other, and they're completely contrary cultures.
Is it because of the river? Or is that just the border that they use?
It's because Rosetta is on the other side.
If you go on the west side of the river, it's very much the native culture. It's the Badlands, it's mountains, it's a lot of this Old West stuff. It's a lot of a very liberty-centered biker kind of culture, a lot of tourists and stuff like that. You go East River, and it's the stereotypical old farmers, and down to the fact that a lot of them are openly racist to the natives.
I think it's just because they have more
not like each other.
farmland. The
It's not about
eastern side
farmland.
is
It's that they're
all
uptight,
green.
stodgy little bigots. I mean,
Their God has given them greener pastures.
Well, they always say the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. My mother told me about a book she read when she was a little girl. The grass is always greener over the septic tank.
Oh, what a
Yeah, it's a crappy subject.
What septic tanks are? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
I've always wondered what the topic of
I'm not too sure if
water
this is a common thing,
reclamation.
but in Australia, especially during the last 30 years, calling someone who is an American, you'd call them a seppo, which means septic tank close to yanks that use septic tanks. That was our colourful slang for you fine people.
That's the last time we pull you guys out of a world war.
Which one?
I was trying to point out that that's high tech down on the res. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm sorry that we've had silvers in even in our country towns, we don't use septic tanks. It's an odd thing, and it was something that I didn't learn about until I was a teenager, that septic tanks were an actual thing.
Yep, I have one.
If you understand the climate and the land here, it actually does make sense for rural in some of the areas here.
Oh no!
It's
And I get that, but population density wise and everything, we're Australia's the same size as America, but we have a tenth of the population of California, so like it's no. I get it now, but like when it's just like wait, no, it goes down your sewer system. And they're like, well, not everyone has sewer systems. Like wait, where does it go?
Yeah, your
and they went into a tank, and I went, wait,
density
what?
in Australia is closer compared to the population density in the rural states here than the actual main states.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. As I said, same size, but
And I understand that from a lot of
95% of us live on 10% of the coast.
With my health, I would go.
So I have, for example,
But unfortunately,
I have a septic tank, and actually what we did was we actually saw a TikTok video that showed which toilet paper was the one that biodegrades the most. We ended up having to change out our toilet paper for it because we wanted the best one that, tears apart. And that's why I can't have a garbage disposal, because that would run the risk of clogging up my septic tank. Then also I have
here in Australia we have a similar sort of thing, but what we do is we recycle our toilet paper. We take it outside and we beat the shit out of it. Sorry, couldn't help it. Couldn't help it.
And what most of us have
I just keep thinking you guys are talking about septic tanks, and I'm like, seriously, that would be high tech down on the res. They don't even have running water.
That's fucked up.
Well, I use Superman toilet paper. It doesn't take shit from anybody.
That was close to a spectacular.
And I have most of us around here, pretty much everybody who lives out in the stick areas where we have a big propane tank outside to use for heating up the house. So I don't turn it on so during the summertime, I filled it up when I got here. I filled it up to the normal rate when I first got here in February, and then I had no reason to use it, except for the only other time it's being used is with my water heat, to heat my water up. But past that, right now it's wintertime. It was at 60%. I go out there every month to check it, but we don't run the heat very often in our house, so it's still at about 58%.
So propane equivalent.
One other thing in the States here is that most of the states that have like mountains and a lot of winter, we don't really consider there to be much of a spring or autumn. It's usually, those are a few weeks in passing. Most of the time we consider it either winter or summer.
I think this week in Rosetta, I'm going to go out and rake up the leaves so my kids can do something they've never been able to do before. But
so NB, you just said you are living in a stick area. Does that mean you do not use toilet paper at all?
Well,
he uses the three seashells.
I can call it boonies if you want. I just prefer
That's why he's raking up the leaves, Mar.
No, he's raking up the leaves so he'll be outside so the kids can actually have quiet without him running his mouth for once.
You think I run my mouth? You should hear my son when I'm driving.
Well, we should
I hope he does, just so you know what it feels like. I mean,
we
Trek.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
You might just have to mute us all, and so you can get a word in edgewise.
No, I'll put it in private chat, even though Rosetta won't be able to see it till later.
keep tailgating, bitch. You'll see how slow I can go. Fuck off.
My apologies.
It sounds like what was shit? I can't think of it now. I lived in where the fuck was it? I can't remember.
There's a reason I'm armed underneath this seat. I don't
As
trust any of
long
these people.
as long as we all do not get road rage while Rosetta is driving, we should be fine.
Fair. I can't say it, but it's in private chat.
Every time. It doesn't count as road rage until you get out of the car.
No problem, Darth Aster. I looked it up, and no problem. He's got 188 subscribers, has some videos on his channel, and I had problems finding him the first time as well. So, yeah.
It cracks me up because they always tailgate acting like it's going to get them something. I have a bumper sticker directly behind the driver, so it's in front of their driver, that says the closer you get, the slower I drive, and they think I'm kidding.
That's okay, Rosetta. I've got one that says, if you're going to ride my butt, at least pull my hair.
I used to have one that said, very funny, Mr. Scott, now beam down my clothes. That was on my old car.
My ex-wife's got one that says, my other card is a TARDIS.
Yep, seen that one.
Oh, did she run off with the doctor?
No, she says she also has one that says, watch out, the angels have the car.
Oh, that's kind of morbid.
Weeping Angels. It's Doctor Who thing.
Oh, sorry. I just said the angels have the car. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, wow, that's
Weeping Angels. That was a great episode.
Oh God, yes.
The Blink episode, you mean, or?
Yes, the Weeping Angels. Yeah, Blink. Probably one of the best. Probably one of the best of Tennant's run.
One of the best episodes that was in there, and Tennant was in there for 6 minutes.
Yep. Don't blink. You blink, you die.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've watched any of the new things. The Weeping Angels are the good guys. They're trying to save time.
I haven't seen the episode for the third episode of Flux yet. I saw the first.
Sorry. So you said Flux. Sorry, I thought you were saying something rude.
No, FLUX.
Yeah, no. Actually, I still take that as an insult because it's not Doctor Who. No, it's bad. It's. I don't know how you all feel about Doctor Who, but I love Doctor Who. It brought me and my. I mean, our tier on our wedding cake is the TARDIS. And it got to the point where we had to cancel our wedding because of the whole bullshit COVID restrictions and all that, or COOF, whatever we need to call it on the channel. But yeah, the restrictions that happened due to unknown virus from unknown origin. Whatever it was, and yeah, we were our cake was a TARDIS one. We can't do that because that's what bonded us to. And now, after seeing the new stuff, we're just like, I don't know, maybe try something else. And I'm trying to get her into Farscape, so maybe we could do something, or Babylon 5, some good Star Trek, or Star Trek
Babylon
continues.
5 is awesome. It's on HBO Max.
I thought you were going to go with we got married in a TARDIS.
No, I mean I wanted to, but the closest TARDIS that we have is it's a van that it's you get married in it. It's a van that if you look at it front on, you walk in the back, it has all the stuff, and then you walk out the front, and it's like the other side of the TARDIS. It's pretty cool, but it was ridiculously expensive for what it was.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what your weather like right now is in Australia. I can just give you an example here. Right now, it's about 6 degrees here. And
it's if you think about
you're talking Celsius. Sorry,
correct.
Yeah, it's about 6 degrees Celsius here.
Well, I mean, we are because we've had a couple of days of rain, so we've had massive cloud cover, and I'm in my garage, so there's a little pipe behind me that you see there. That's the pipe that brings heat into the house. I'm not in the house. I'm in the garage, so I don't get it. So normally I'm fine because it's Australia. We're as hot as the bloody sun. But yeah,
I was gonna say,
it's been
Australia,
pretty cool.
they use Celsius, right?
Yeah, Celsius. Yeah. Yeah, I
My
mean,
internet isn't cutting out.
Celsius.
Celsius grand.
So it would be, according to my temp gauge right now, about -1 to -3 to you, depending on the moment and
So
where I am.
you're about 2 degrees higher than what I am at the moment because we're at 1. So. Oh, she looks angry.
No.
Well, yeah, we're at -2, and it's a winter wonderland out there right now. Everything's white. It's snow.
Rosetta said she's about -1 to -3. So, Rosetta, you're further up north, I guess, than I am, because I'm more on the southern
Is she
Midwestern
taking a picture or shooting someone? I can't tell.
She's taking photos. She's taking photos of birds.
Oh, birds. Okay. She stopped really quickly. I thought someone like cut her off and did something. So
I think if someone cut her off, she'd be flying with the 4-letter words.
I could see someone
she
being
has a
stupid
camera,
enough to
so
try
I
to
didn't
go
see the
up to
camera.
Rosetta's car because they're pissed off, and
Oh,
she's
cool.
standing right there with the gun right out, be like, "Want to play?"
I thought earlier she was going to say she had a Glock 9 in the car with her. So
No, actually, all I've got is a little pistol. The other thing is a hatchet and a machete.
Purely
I don't
recreational purpose.
I don't like Glocks. They're too inaccurate. I have a Glock 8 and I hate it.
I have two major things. A, I have worked in the inner city in dealing with abuse and rape victims for too long. I have to be armed to protect them. B, considering my ex, I'm always armed because I got too much experience dealing with psychos. So
maybe I'm the one schizophrenic psycho.
I mean, I wouldn't say that out loud on a stream, NV, but I know the song you're talking about. But yeah.
No, I'm not
I carry
worried about
a-
it. Kind of everyone knows right now I collect weapons.
Yeah, I carry around. I just recently got my Indiana lifetime concealed carry permit, which actually gives me the option to have it concealed. Or
Wait, so
I can
like the same as Texas then? For life?
No, I don't know
You can do
Texas's laws on that. I could have either gotten the free 5-year one, or pay the $75 and get the lifetime one.
Yeah.
So I paid the
you pay
$75.
you pay it so you don't have to do the thing because I remember talking to you about this. What you have as your free one is what we have to do as our paid one. So we have to do like shoot meets and everything like that if we want to. But there's no concealed carry. That's never been a thing here in the country. So.
Well, I can conceal carry. Well, with mine, when I looked at the concealed carry laws, because I check SLED regularly to see if any concealed carry laws changed in the state I'm in, and I can open carry if I wanted to, because I have the concealed.
That open carry is like in a holster. Is that how it works?
Yes. Give me a second. I'll show you what I have. Just give me a second. I believe it's out in my car still.
I mean, gun laws in America are so like interesting to me because I've got so many friends in different states, and they tell me this, and then I go to my friends in the other states, and they're like, "Dude, that's not the way it works." I'm like, "Wait, what? Did they lie to me?" And then I go back and say, "Like, dude, why did you lie to me about this?" And they're like, "No, it's what it is in the states." I'm like, "You have state laws?"
Yep.
Yeah, the states are basically mini
And then they
sovereign
explain
nations.
state taxes to me, and I lost my mind on that.
You have to look at it this way. Look at like you would look at the UK. The US is a conglomeration of many sovereign nations.
I mean,
The states all have quite a bit of rights to control and regulate themselves.
It feels like a corporation.
Yeah.
Each department has its own set of rules. It's just like it's really odd. Like, I mean, there's a few departments I wouldn't mind being in. I kind of like what I'm hearing about Florida.
You think that's bad? Wait till you go up the reservations where you're U.S. territory, but you're not part of the state, but you are part of the state, but you're full citizens, but you're considered a territory, but you don't have full territory rights. Try the reservations. Oh my God.
All right,
we have a
Grant,
similar
this is,
thing. Yeah, you said there's capital territories. Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is my concealed carry. This is my concealed carry. This is called Sneaky Pete. Basically, what it is you get it custom made for the specific weapon of your choice. This is a Torch Gemini 9mm.
And you can wear that like on the outside of your pants, or does it have to be like under a shirt, or?
Nope.
So like on the side of a belt.
Yeah, because I tuck my shirts in when I'm out. I don't leave my shirts hanging out. So yes.
I mean, and that's considered concealed carry, because I mean, what else would it be in there?
I know a guy.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm just...
No. I know. I can answer this because nobody knows what this is. Really, nobody really pays attention to it. Some people I've known people who have actually just put a little Apple sticker on here, and some people think this is my case for my iPad.
Well, I mean, if I see someone wearing something like that now, I'm gonna automatically assume it's a gun, because
most people no. I've only seen 2 other people who've had this, and of course I knew what it was.
Okay, sorry. That's not a normal thing. That's not a normal conceal.
No, this is not a normal conceal. Normally, concealed carry for most people is concealed under a coat or under their shirt with a shirt pulled up. The thing with that is, I don't want to do that because that's just one extra layer I got to deal with. Number 2, this is, like I said, I can wear it on the outside. I can keep my shirt tucked in.
What if it's warm outside? You don't have your jacket on.
Back holsters are good when you have a coat because you don't have to fill with clothing much and it still hides it. I mean,
exactly.
But like a die-hard thing, like a back holster. What do you mean?
Yeah, we have back holsters.
Oh, okay.
We have holsters. That you can.
Grew up in the
I know people
just because of potential predators.
I know people who have a concealed carry that for their very small guns that go on their ankle on the outside, and I know people who run with that. So you'll have women running with, like, say, a small little 22 caliber long rifle and a very small gun, only a few...
something like that, for just in case somebody tries to jump them.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I don't mean to overtake the conversation. I was just, you mentioned a couple of things, and being from the other side of the planet, certain things interest me that I haven't experienced. So whatever you were going on about before, let's go back to the conversation. I feel like I'm kind of overtaking the conversation a bit, and I apologize. So,
I was going to point out with the guns thing, I talked about growing up in the Black Hills. You're in an area where you have anything from very large game that can just decide to attack you to mountain lions, wolves, stuff like that. You have to be armed because the predators may attack if they're desperate for food. So it's a thing where if you grow up in the mountains and the sticks, usually you're armed because the animals are quite likely to want to eat you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm the same way where I am. You've never seen a terror until you've witnessed a drop bear. So,
my question is, I couldn't live in Australia.
Drop bears is. You're not gonna freak me out with that.
Why couldn't you live in Australia?
Without a gun? Without a gun? No way. No way in hell.
What do you mean without a gun? Sorry, Captain. What do you mean without a gun?
That's a dangerous ass place.
Why do you think we don't have
I'm just
guns?
talking to the animals. All the fucking snakes and spiders and shit. No.
I mean, I'll be honest. I've never known anyone to use a gun on a spider. I felt like it. I mean, you could probably use a Glock and it'll hit a huntsman and go like, "Ooh, yeah, a little bit harder next time, buddy." You know, but
No, for that I'd use a flamethrower.
they're very hairy. That would definitely work. That would definitely work. So
But,
you know your
yeah.
spiders already. See, why are you worried?
All right.
See, I'm looking forward
And
to
I am
next
sorry
payday
about,
because I'm going to get the
the topic
I'm going to get
that's
the laser
interesting, but-
sighting for this.
So
I haven't-
before I derailed it, what were you all talking about? Before I derailed the
We
subject.
got distracted because I was taking pictures of the eagle.
Yeah, and
Trust me, the topic changes all the time. That's one of the good things about this. Although there are going to be
Way down to Coralville Dam, which is where a lot of the eagles hang out. So maybe I'll be able to show you guys some of the stuff when I get there.
yeah, well, I only know 3 or 4 of them. I'm not too sure who plays bass. So
oh, so bad.
Yeah, shit.
So Grant, one of the way my wife conceal carries is she has a conceal carry purse.
my wife doesn't carry a
You guys
purse.
get any eagles over there?
No, we have a wedge tail. They're like
I know
6 meter
that Australia
wingspan.
has a couple of varieties of them. I know Africa has many types of eagles, and bottlers are still one of my favorites. They're gorgeous.
Here's one of my rifles.
See, I would love to be able to go to Australia and actually see the animals. I know with my medical issues, I can't travel, but
I
I'd
always
love
want to go to. I always want to go to Egypt, see the
Well-
pyramids actually in person.
Sorry, what's Eagle Rider's first name? It feels weird calling a lady an Eagle Rider, like
Rosetta.
Rosetta. Okay, if you want to see some kangaroos and wombats, I literally live 8 or 9 doors down from. It's a wildlife sanctuary, so I'm
I have
happy
seen
to.
those in person because they actually have a walk-through sanctuary of a bunch of Australian animals at the local zoo.
Well, this isn't a zoo. These are ones that have been injured on the road. It's called wires. These are ones that have been injured and they're taken care of to release back into the wild within a couple of
That's
weeks.
what they do with our local zoo. Is actually part of the rescue community. So they take animals from around the world that are too injured to live in the wild.
Yeah. So, like, literally 3 or 4 days ago, we had a mama kangaroo come to the door, and she just literally dropped her Joey at the front step, and it was just like, well, I'm not going outside because I know Papa's going to be nearby, and he's going to be a bit upset. And kangaroos have a tendency they click and they growl, and then they kick. Kangaroo's strongest body part is their tail, and they can hold their whole body up, and then. But they eventually came back, and we just stood at the door and watched them go past, and they went down because, unfortunately, we kind of try to keep kangaroos in a thing called a fence, and kangaroos have this innate ability of doing a thing called jumping. And if you've got a 10-foot fence, they will find a way of getting over a 10-foot fence.
It's like the farmers trying to keep the freaking pronghorns out of their fields over in Nebraska and South Dakota. When pronghorns are basically what people mistook for antelope, and they're freaking high jumping.
Oh, okay,
Not
yep.
technically part of the deer family, but they are
like a mountain goat style thing, but more of a prairie based.
Yeah, they're their own thing. They haven't found any genetic relation to any other animal, but they have a very similar kind of a spring to almost like if you put a deer on freaking bunny feet. They jump over everything and they climb into everything, and then they eat all the bales of hay and the foods.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. I'll let you get back to what you were saying.
Still get in.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you get back to what you're talking about. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Sure.
Oh, nice! They've added a new option to the Sneaky Pete's. I can actually get one that is not clip, and it can just loop on my holster. It can loop through my belt. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna order a new one with the Marine Corps logo then.
Righteous day. I love it.
Oh, yes.
Well, to switch channels, I still say MB that you got to put your beard in rubber bands like Captain Lowe.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I haven't put it up today. Forgot all about that.
Rubber bands, definitely.
Well, I have to buy rubber bands first.
You got to get the colorful ones, not just the brown ones.
Oh yeah, like some hot pink and some neon orange.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Like Captain Lou Albano from the mid late '80s.
But
I think honestly, this year for Christmas, when Christmas actually gets around here, I am going to get one of those lights that you can hang on your beard.
Oh,
I think that raccoon's going to have a bad day. It just got carried off by an eagle.
I think the raccoon has seen the end of its day.
Mar, I had to stop for a sec. I saw what you said.
I didn't lie there.
To be fair, my husband calls me proper the Savage Sandwich Mensch.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't lie there.
Oh, that'd be good. It's actually got a little pocket slot there. Oh, God.
We've kind of moved on past that NB.
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at something else.
So your beard has a rat tail?
I guess that you could call it that.
Yeah.
It's more of a ponytail because rat tails are supposed to be from behind.
That's a pretty buck.
It's very avant-garde.
Okay, I'll buy
Well,
it.
once again, this was the compromise I was able to work with my wife. I keep the sides nice and trimmed, but I'm allowed to grow this part out. Because before I did that, my beard was all pretty much
Pretty
one
buck.
length.
Out in the snow.
It's like a rectangle.
Nice, Rosetta.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good shot, Rosetta.
Running around the field, so it's like trying to get a picture of hopping.
You go to the same parks, or do you go to different ones, try to find new places?
Oh, I know pretty much every back road in this entire side of the state.
Okay.
I don't like.
I could say so much, but I'm not going to.
No, because I will be back in your
Brother
town
State.
and pictures again sometime soon.
No, I was thinking more long. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, I just saw that too, Dave. Dave sound. I saw that too online.
The hell?
What the hell is that?
Where is it coming from?
That.
Are you driving
Hold on.
under a power line, Rosetta?
That's not me, because it's
That's not Rosetta.
It's not me. It's gone.
Ah, Grant
Not me
Gregory.
either.
I was like, it's not me because it hurt my ears too. I heard it come out of the computer.
Let me try. Okay.
To answer Kinjack Ben, once it gets a little bit longer, I will probably need about another few inches, and then I'll have enough to where I can actually braid it. Because yes, that is an intention I do plan on doing.
I mean, that's a very brave choice.
That's an interesting question.
For stupid.
And so, if there was any animal you could domesticate in Australia, what would it be and why?
Oh, wombat, easy. Wombats are the easiest to deal with. They are big, furry things. They are very docile. They are very huggable. They'll eat whatever you give them. Koalas are the worst ones. Everyone thinks they're cute and
Yeah, well,
cuddly.
they're chlamydia bears.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna fuck them. Like, I mean, Why do I care about that?
Only way to eat bread, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh man, no.
Oh my god.
Okay, I wouldn't do a platypus because platypus is why they are cute and everything. They do have the poison barb. And the fact of the matter is, they tend to swim this way, and the barb faces out that way. So I don't want to get poisoned. Kangaroos are just mean, man. You don't want to mess with a kangaroo. They know kickboxing, boxing. They don't abide by anything that the ref says. Koalas, they're the laziest pricks on the planet until they want to claw the shit out of you. Distant cousins of the drop bears. Dingoes, well, I mean, I don't have to tell you about the history of dingoes when it comes to small children in our country. Even though that was proven true, even though a woman went to jail because they thought it was fake, but it was ended up proven true. Yeah, man, wombats are great. Tasmanian tigers and Tasmanian devils. The Tasmanian devils don't spin around; they just bite like a motherfucker. They have the
Well, they're part of the same family as badgers and wolverines, and I've dealt with those in my life. So yes.
I know they would.
Hey, Taz was my favorite Looney Tune, so let's bring it back to the question earlier. I know he's not realistic,
but that's
portrayal,
a
but
bit,
it's funny.
of a cultural appropriation thing. Taz is because he's named after Tasmania. Oh, I see how you. No, I mean, but yeah, like wombat, easy. They're cuddly. Feed them whatever you want. It's great. Actually, or pigs. But yeah, no, I'd go. Yeah, I mean, you can eat pigs. You can't eat wombats.
I do agree with the comment the other day. Pigs are the magical creature of God. They take salad and turn it into bacon.
And they're incredibly intelligent. They're easy to train.
Yes, and wild pigs, boars are a very violent, dangerous animal.
I hate
tasty,
wild
though.
boars. I've killed so many
Oh
dogs.
yeah, they're worth the food if you can kill one. They're wild boar is fucking delicious.
There's a restaurant about 45 miles from me that serves a pork plate, fatback, boar, and pork chop.
I'm still always partial to bison meat, but again, I grew up in the Black Hills, so it's a more common meat there.
Oh, we've had ground buffalo up this way, so yeah, I can understand.
Yeah,
that
well, we have bison here, and bison's nice because they have the prairie oysters.
No, that's only what weird freaks do.
No, it's delicious.
Yeah.
I think you'd be much happier in your life if you had more prairie oysters.
I mean,
I'm sorry. That just sounds. The name of it just sounds gross, but
well, I mean, it's ox testicle. If you want to be obtuse about it, but yeah,
again,
they
if
are
I'm
delicious.
gonna be eating balls, it's not gonna be on an animal.
Well, I mean,
so not your husband either. Okay.
I being specific the way I did. Let's just leave it alone.
well, I hope for your husband's sake you don't use as much teeth as if you were eating a prairie oyster, because they are juicy and delicious.
That's just not right to do that to a poor guy. Would have been right to do to the ex, but hey, I mean.
Ouch! Oh my God, no! God.
I'm just saying, some men deserve pain there for the crap they're doing, and some women do too.
Yeah, but women don't have balls, so.
No.
Oh, trust me, I've known a few who do.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yep,
mine are
sorry.
right here, thank you.
I'm not a doctor. I don't want to get cancelled on this channel for saying that women don't have balls. I was using a colloquial
Hey,
term.
I've got balls right here.
I don't
Mine are
think
just
she knows
very
anatomy.
visual.
I think I know what I'm going to ask my wife to get me for Christmas this year. Something I haven't been able
Balls? Wait, what? That's what we're talking about. Balls, and that's what you bring up.
You grew up on men.
Open yourself
Yeah,
up,
that's
you
true.
Oh my God.
Open yourself, step right
Well
in.
played,
Just walk right
damn.
into that one.
Oh fuck.
Respect,
I've
TMB.
never-
Respect. Yep.
No, I have the right to get this, but because I was an NCO in the Marine Corps, I've just never gotten one. I do want to get my Marine NCO sword. I've always wanted one.
So, Mr. Londell, I noticed you have a lot of records behind you. What's your favorite one?
Yes.
I don't think I really have a favorite one.
I don't have a lot of records, but I do have about 8 or 9 right now.
For me,
I'm a
it's
CD guy. Sorry.
It's just hard because when it comes to music, I'm eclectic as anything, and so whatever I feel like listening to at the moment.
Yeah.
Nice. What was the last good thing you listened to?
That music is an expression of your feelings,
Oh,
your heart,
what
your
did you?
soul.
What was that again now?
It's the mood.
I said, what was the last good thing you listened to? Like, what was the last thing that hit you?
Probably Vivaldi's La Folia by what's
Oh, I'm gonna have to Google that because I have no idea what that was.
La Folia. It's a Baroque tune. Actually, a lot of composers played with it. It's like a dance music. It gets faster and louder. And there's this Baroque ensemble, Apollo's Fire. They did a rendition of they did an arrangement of Vivaldi's interpretation of it. You can probably find it on YouTube.
So Apollo's Fire, I know I have one on my Spotify that they're from Cleveland. Is that the same group?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool.
And Kinjack Ben, I can probably most assuredly guarantee that, but I'll let him answer.
No, I don't.
That was a matter of fact, I think.
Absolutely.
Although I'll take a stab, at the Jingle Bells in Klingon on YouTube.
No, I don't have that.
It's on YouTube.
know that
Look
one.
it up. It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, it's actually in Klingon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look it up on YouTube.
Give me a second.
Yep. It's my second favorite Christmas song.
I don't know if you guys have seen the Make It So and the card rendition they created of All I Want for Christmas and stuff, but if you can find those videos, they're funny as hell. And literally the whole thing is they made the song with background noise by editing all these different clips of the show together.
Oh, nice. No, I haven't.
Try looking them up sometime. They mixed the whole All I Want for Christmas, so every time that's said, you get the tea, Earl Grey hot.
No, I don't have time today because this is Disney Plus Day and everything's dropping on Disney Plus. A lot of news and stuff.
Yeah, do you have the link to that? Because I've seen two or three ones that weren't in Klingon. and they were pretty bad. If you could just post in the private chat.
Okay, let me look it up real quick. The one I know.
Thanks, buddy.
I like. No problem.
I got into Klingon poetry a while ago. I didn't know what I was hearing because apparently I thought I knew Klingon, but I definitely don't.
Yeah, you think that's bad? I actually had a few friends actually translate several of my poems I wrote into Klingon and read them back to me. It's like, wow.
Okay, I
Yeah,
can't
no,
find Klingon Christmas, but I found Klingon Merry Christmas.
It's
Yeah,
like,
well, throw it in.
I'm a Klingon lover as much as anyone, but my poems don't work in Klingon.
Very little does.
It's like, oh my god, no.
Well, they don't have nouns / proper nouns. That's the problem. So, a name's a place and a thing is also an object. There's no differentiating with the language, which can always be kind of fun. It's very possessive.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Klingon nature to be possessive.
Oh yeah.
Right, Berto?
I just like that they're very openly rough sex. I mean,
Very.
I can appreciate species where bones are broken during sex. I don't know why. I mean,
Yeah, but they're not usually talking about. Never mind.
Yeah.
Cap's like, I don't want to finish this train of thought.
Nope. Nope. There are certain things better left unsaid.
That never stops me.
Well, it does stop me online, even me.
Oh my god!
I mean, that's definitely not Klingon. It's a bit of a weird mixture. But they say kuap pula.
He's not wrong. He's not
No.
wrong.
No, he's not.
No. I just read that.
Well, actually, the original MMA porn is better than what they show us on Discovery.
They show MMA porn on Discovery?
No, the Klingons look like they have MMA sex in Discovery. But there is MMA porn out there that actually is better than that shit.
Leave it to Martin to know all about what porn he can find.
No, in all fairness, he did preface it with it's better than Discovery. So he could literally be talking about a turkey taking a shit in the woods while you're watching it blindfolded, and it still makes sense.
Unfortunately,
sorry
yes.
to any of the Discovery lovers out there. I'm hoping that none of you are in the panel, but you might be.
No. Yosef is not on the panel, so that won't be a problem.
Good morning, Jedi Bill.
Yes, good morning, Jedi Bill. What's going on this morning?
Hey,
Jedi
Grant.
Bill's good people.
Hey, Grant.
Hey, Jedi Bill.
So I was going to grab my favorite record, and I was looking all around the house. I was like, where the hell did my wife put all the records? I'm like, and then finally, after about 5-6 minutes, I was like, oh, hey, dumbass, why don't you go check the record player box you bought your wife?
Well, you could just have asked. I mean,
She's not here.
My child arrived just the other day. He came to the way just the usual way.
They're Australia's favourite Scottish/Irish import band.
And there's a cat in the cradle with the silver spoon.
Little
Why do you
boy
guys do
blue
that
and
to
the
me?
man on the moon.
Wait, that's the lyrics? Oh, I always got it wrong.
And I don't know when.
We'll get
We will
together
be
then.
together
Yeah.
then.
Oh,
No, that I
actually,
can't listen to that
that sounds
song.
that sounds kind of dirty now that I think about the lyrics.
No, I can't actually listen to that song.
They do
It
that because
reminds
you
me
can't
too much of
stand
my
by
relationship.
saying
It reminds me too much of my relationship with my father, and that's not a good thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, I'd feel the same way, but I didn't actually have one.
Ugh.
And I actually start singing it when NB Geek is all like, I did this, that, when he is talking too much about himself. To stop him a little bit there.
Yeah, he
At
is
least
a
you've
big
got
I
something.
word, isn't he?
Yeah.
I.
We had our own version. It was Cats in the Cradle and the Marijuana Plant. The little blue boy got bit by an ant. When you shit, what's the next part? There's something about sticking to a toilet bowl, but I can't remember much else about it because I was a kid when that came out.
Yeah, we
I have
also
a
have our own
question for you
version.
guys. I have a question for you guys because I'm looking at getting a plaque made for someone, and I need to know what would you recommend. Here are the wood options. What would you recommend? Would you recommend oak, black walnut, cherry wood, or mahogany?
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Always go mahogany.
Cherry wood.
I was kind of
I
leaning
missed
towards
the first
cherry
half
wood.
of the question. I just heard wood types, and I'm focused on wood.
No.
Well, obviously you're going to go mahogany. It's the darkest of the woods. It's the thickest
what I said,
and the firmest of the woods.
I don't know.
Mahogany.
The old English longbow was made out of yew, a yew tree. So I think yew would
Yeah,
be
but
would be
the
best.
old English long one is quite thin. That's the problem with the wood. So
It's
you want
very
to get something a bit
durable, though.
thicker. Yeah,
It's very durable.
I mean it might be durable, but yeah, like mahogany.
Probably. I'm looking at putting this. I'm looking at doing a plaque for a family member of mine.
Look, for durability, one of the best is oak, but if you're looking for something beautiful, you go to the cherry wood and mahoganies.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm looking for something that's going to pop out. Not necessarily worry about the durability. I don't think
Mahogany
gonna get
area and cherry wood would be better.
See, I've already converted her. See, mahogany, damn straight. All I talk about was the thickness of it, the goodness of it. There we go. Girl after my own heart, mahogany.
Well,
Actually, it's
Rosetta
also
does
pretty
have a
cheap. I mean, bang for buck, it's definitely the best.
Yeah, Rosetta has a thing for wood.
I was a carpenter and I'm an artist.
Yeah, well, so was Jesus, but
dirtier than I
mean,
am.
he had longer hair than you. Like,
He was a carpenter too, wasn't he?
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I would hate to be the guy that is like was angry at Jesus, like, oh, that dude made a chair of mine.
What?
It's a good chair too. He was a good carpenter. Can I really be upset with him? Maybe not. I mean, there would have been a lot of people. I mean, he was in his 30s, so he'd been doing it for legitimately half his life.
I remember there's one of the comedians I grew up with in the Christians called Mark Lowry, and he made a joke on one of his stand-ups that, I always thought I'd get married when I was 33 because, the Lord laid down his life in his early 30s. And it's like, okay.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If your dad's got enough power to interfere with your life, it doesn't matter. Jesus found out that way.
But, no, I mean, I loved carpentry. If I had the help to continue doing it, I would have. I was in college training to do architecture so I could flip and remodel and rebuild old things. So, unfortunately, my health didn't continue it.
No, I'm the same way. I love carpentry, but unfortunately, I had 3 left hands, so I couldn't do anything. I couldn't.
And I'm left-handed. That would work for me. I mean,
I couldn't. I
carpentry
couldn't even plane something down to the right area. They got me on a lathe, and I broke it. I broke whatever I was doing every single time.
Wow.
I was terrible, but I loved it. But I was terrible. My greatest accomplishment was 3 broken
apprenticeship
stool legs.
classes, and I did it in half the time it usually takes. I beat out most of the guys that were in shop before I got there. So,
Well, I mean,
I loved shop. I loved demolition crew. What did I love?
I mean, I probably could have knocked you out and did my project 4 times over, and you still beat me. That's how bad I was. But I loved every minute of it. I loved doing, but I was so bad at it.
Hands and building something from scratch, whether it's in carpentry, whether it's as an artist, or whether you're remodeling, recycling, upcycling. There's something about using your hands to create something of worth or beauty that's just, it's a special connection.
I mean, I use my hands on a keyboard and mouse, so that's my limitation. I mean,
I tell my husband, he's an avionic engineer, and I always point out that he's incredibly intelligent and talented. It's just his talent isn't visual to the world. They don't understand it or know it because he's behind the desk helping people safe. You know?
Yeah.
Does that really count, though? You've got to be able to Instagram it. Otherwise, it doesn't count. One of the Jenners told me that. I don't remember which one.
Nobody wants to have my husband on there. It's just from his Twitter. I mean,
I didn't hear any of that. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I
it's a
think
little
my
bit
net's
of a dead
lagging
zone here.
because
I said,
I missed all that.
Nobody wants to see. Ah!
Yeah,
I'm in the back row
woodworking
tonight.
and things like that.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Woodworking and things like that is not my kung fu. My kung fu lies in things along, like role-playing games and video games.
What sort of role-playing games and video games?
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons related.
Cool. Oh, wait. This is a very important question.
Yes.
What edition?
Currently 5. I started way back in '83 with 1.
Yeah. 2.5 and up to 5 and then 5.8 is where you go.
We don't discuss the one before 5. We don't discuss that one.
No, not
That
4.
one
I'm
does
saying
exist.
you go. Yeah, no, you go 2/2.5 and then you go to 5 and then 5.5 or 5.5e, however you want to announce.
Whatever's coming up in 2024, yeah. It's coming up in 2024. The quote unquote new edition.
Yeah, it's going to be bad, but yeah.
It is.
Woke edition.
No, and the worst part about it is it's not the woke edition because that happened in 2012. It happened before it happened to the mainstream.
Yeah.
Female orcs who were half the size were able to do twice the damage for no reason. Okay, they're half the size.
You say, yeah.
I was more thinking characters in wheelchairs.
No. Okay, it's a little bit I mean,
awkward.
Awkward, yeah. But there wasn't a lot of wheelchair-based combat in essentially medieval time with demon-type creatures. So if there was, I'm sure the people that were in the wheelchairs would have definitely had a plus ability speed. So,
especially with all the mud and everything, they would be very speedy with those wheelchairs.
No, it doesn't exist back then. It's all pure, straight combat.
I never understood that. Anyways, you're just simply making yourself fodder for whatever enemy. B, why would you want to imagine yourself with your disabilities? The point of those games is to escape reality, especially if you're disabled.
You're
Exactly.
almost done. Click the Add to Chrome button, then click Add Extension to continue.
What the fuck?
Damn it. What, is somebody unmuting me? Because I purposely had that on mute so you guys couldn't hear me. Couldn't hear anything. Couldn't hear the background stuff I'm trying to do.
Please press confirm to buy the
Nobody can unmute you except you.
Oh no, you said it better than I could have. I was trying to make a joke about him buying some sort of sex toys, but that worked even better. Well done, sir.
And of course, you know, NB's sex life is, well,
I
who
mean, we hear it
cares?
every stream. I know. I've been watching for years, so.
Are you
Always
trying
one,
to say
doesn't matter.
NB's sex life is in his hands?
Oh my
He's got
God.
he's got his whole
Confucius say learn
world
to masturbate,
in
come
his
in handy.
hands.
No.
They call him the
Honk,
handygram pandy.
crash.
Oh, plug is right in the world. Way to do it.
Oh man, that's horrible.
Well, MB sex life or what we were talking about? I'm not sure what you meant.
The answer is yes.
Okay, sorry.
Just pick.
Oh, great! Now I
C.
made the lady on the stream vomit. Oh my god, look at it! She's vomiting in her hand.
No, I'm
You make me
laughing
so
and trying
vile.
not to say things that are even worse.
Earl Grey, hot.
I mean, I'm not really good at social cues, so I just thought you were vomiting. So
Well, I mean, the thought of MB having sex is a vomit as a thought.
I mean, I haven't given it much thought, but thank you for putting that image in my head because I know
Hey
his
guys,
wife is
I'm going to
very.
ask you very politely not to keep this topic going. I do not discuss my sex life at all, ever.
Wow, there's finally one subject you're not going to talk about.
Unless it involves men.
Oh my God, Bert.
And I hate to be the voice of reason, but yeah, and B is right. If he says please don't do it, then please don't do it. I mean, we are a nice community here after
No
all.
one said anything since
You
you said
guys
that.
can talk about my sex life if you want. But I'm going to give you a big hint.
No,
It doesn't exist.
Just don't ask me to be topless again,
fiction.
Bird. It always makes me uncomfortable.
Huh?
I mean, because your avatar always blinks, I've got to assume you do the same thing during your interaction. So I don't know.
Well, I have
blinks
mild
at us
seizures.
all the
You draw
Difficult to
I have mild
maintain
seizures. You draw the lines and circles on that one.
when one cannot leave the room or their bed.
Yeah, see, since Bird can't leave his room, he just needs the girls to come to him.
I tried that.
This is
We
the way.
cuddled,
Do you count
and
that as a
then they
win?
left.
That's a win, though, right?
I mean, I thought they would have eventually offered something for extra money.
Is that legal in 49 out of 50 states?
Good morning,
Listen,
Sherry.
once two adults are in the same room, whatever happens, happens.
Wait. You have
Cuddling is
prostitution. You have
perfectly legal.
prostitution being illegal in some of your states.
Prostitution's illegal in every
everywhere
state.
except for Nevada, Vegas area.
There's only a couple of counties in Nevada where it's legal.
Well, that's why I said Vegas area.
Yeah, and it's not in Vegas either.
Yeah, it's not Vegas nor Reno. Nor, it has to be
It's
a
literally like
city
the
of
little
less
outskirts
than.
right next to the city.
Yeah.
All right. So just out of curiosity, who's the person that is in violation of the law? The person who's paying for it, or the person who's doing it? Both.
Both can be arrested. Historically, both have been arrested, though in the modern times, they try not to. They generally still have to get the woman off the street or wherever, but they generally let them go.
The Johns more because
Right.
they're trying to
I
cut
mean,
off.
I thought brothels were legal over there.
No.
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 Only in very, very small parts of Nevada.
Well, I'm gonna write a letter to Louis Theroux because he did
Canada,
the
I believe,
documentary, and
has.
I really changed my mind. I thought it was different. All right.
I believe Canada has legal brothels.
Oh yeah, you don't even need to exchange money. You just exchange like maple leaves or something.
God.
But it's either bacon or some sort of sap from a tree.
No.
So I've heard. I mean,
Something really
And
bad.
something
Song
people
for
internationally, yes.
Oh man, that's horrible.
What, prostitution's horrible? I don't think it's that bad.
No bartering for it in Canada. That's horrible.
Oh, you got to barter for it? It's like, here, I'll give you 2 chicken. You give me 1 head job. It's like, here we go. I don't know. I sound Chinese then. I don't know why I did that.
It was probably
Yeah.
more like
Yeah.
a cord of wood because it's going to be winter.
Oh, that makes
I'm
sense.
just gonna tell you that I literally do know somebody who got arrested for offering a cop a $2 blowjob.
Yeah, obviously, it's got to be at least $4.50. You got to pay taxes on it. That's the problem. See, if you're going for a government official, you got to include taxes.
She's a class act. I'm telling you. I mean, oh god.
You got to be in Minnesota
Rosetta,
because
was it for undercutting the competition?
No, she didn't know it was a cop until after she offered the $2 blowjob.
Oh wow!
No, until after he finished.
Cop wanted a deal.
Some of the stuff you see at doing inner city stuff. Yeah, this is fun. Oh god.
$2. Don't I get a discount? I'm a cop.
Ah, so it was
Made a
you.
million,
That
though.
makes sense.
Oh my god.
That's why they don't come to you. You go to them. Mm.
well, what was it? Hugh Grant? Yeah,
I want
Say
my
my name.
$2.
he got stung pretty hard for it.
I mean, that was in what 94. Like, yeah, that's a bit of a while ago.
Yeah, who made that reference?
Oh yeah,
to,
that was way back.
that movie $2. I want my $2. Better off dead. Who said that?
I did.
Okay, I remember that movie.
I wouldn't.
Better off
I
dead.
wouldn't do any of that shit for less than $20. Because you know, $20.
Yeah, because
that.
you're an expensive poor. That's what we want to see. Good work. You know your
Money.
own value. That's the way to
No,
do
I
it.
better be getting hundreds, damn it.
That's a bit expensive.
Yeah, it's still nothing compared to how much money my husband spent on me over the years, so I guess you can always consider it that.
And yes, energy.
I mean, I wouldn't consider it that, but
Well, I mean,
I don't know
I
you.
give him sexual acts, and he spends a lot of money on me, so you can always consider it that.
But do you not spend the same amount of money on him?
I actually can't do full actual work because of disabilities, so no. He takes care of pretty much everything for me, so.
Yeah, I hear you about disabilities. I can't even drive anymore, unfortunately.
This is one of the few things I can still do is drive and do my photos, but I can only do it on days when I can actually sit up or stand up.
Well, I have trouble walking from the couch where I sleep to over next to my table where my computer is because of really bad neuropathy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
I mean,
nerve and muscle
move your
damage
computer
and
over near your couch, Dan. Man, take out the
but they
legwork.
only flare sometimes. So it's like I'm really good some days, and some days I can't even stand up because everything's fucked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I get you there. Gabapentin is a godsend. I understand.
No, I can't take painkillers.
This is strictly for neuropathy, though. Yeah.
I know, but I can't take any of them. Period.
Too sensitive.
Basically, to a lot of different meds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Either sensitive or basically immune
that's
to
why I use
almost
booze.
everything.
It's a safe option. No one's ever had any issue with that.
What was that? I'm sorry. What's the safe issue?
I think she's taking a photo of us.
She is. With her profile.
She's trying to get a close up of Captain Trek.
That's what I think. Like she's going in the top corner. I think she's going for Trek. Yeah, look at the concentration. She's definitely going for Trek. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely Trek. That's a Trek shot.
The computer's way down here.
Oh, no, she's pointing at me. So,
Yep. Every time she points down, she's pointing at you. Being an Aussie, every time she points down, she's pointing at you.
Right there.
I had to bring the Aussie
okay.
subject back up. Sorry, had too easy.
She's actually pointing the wrong way, but that's all right.
Yeah, I rotated it.
It'll eventually get to me. I mean, it's got such a long zoom on it. If you just move your hands a bit more forward, you'd save on the zoom.
What'd you find, Rosetta?
Right now, the weird interaction between gulls and eagles.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear them. The gulls.
Yeah, gulls are fun to shoot.
Like seagulls?
But not with a camera.
Or some sort of other
not
thing.
with a camera.
Technically, these ones aren't actually called seagulls because they're not ocean-based ones.
Okay, so there's like land gulls?
They travel up the rivers, but they're just called gulls.
Just could go. Okay.
I think it's a heron. It's the
We get a lot of technical
no, they're
things
not
that should be
herons.
down near the
That's for
ocean waters because we have the Mississippi River's not far from here, and they come up the river during the summer and leave in the winter. And right now they're fishing like hell before they travel the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's about that.
Because usually coming up to your window. So, yeah.
Correct.
If you've ever been out on a plow, and you will get just a flock of them sons of bitches behind you. They're eating the worms that you turn over with the plow.
They're everywhere.
Do you have something to like distract them or like kill them or incapacitate them or when you're on the plow or?
Well, they don't bug you on the plow; they're behind you. But sometimes when you're having a fun day, you'll ride shotgun on the plow, and well, enough said.
Okay, so are they attacking whatever crop that you're dealing with, or
No, they if you're plowing, you're turning the dirt under.
Yeah.
You're turning over the old crop. Well, what you do is, when the dirt gets turned over, then the worms are exposed. And that's what they're going for, earthworms.
Okay. Sorry,
They
yeah,
like-
we use plow.
Geese and ducks do that here, too.
You're using plow as a verb. We use it as an adjective. We use it as a verb. Okay. Sorry. No, I understand. Yep.
He's
You meant
tilling
the
a
physical
field.
acting of plowing, not plowing
Yeah.
as in once you've done the field, you've done it. Okay.
Yeah, from whence and where I come from, plow has an entirely different meaning.
Are you German?
No.
Because I went with it. I met a German woman, and plow definitely meant something.
Why do I think
completely
when he
different to
said
her.
plow has a different meaning, he was referring to plowing as a sex term?
Oh my God, you said it.
You should
So?
probably give up your job as a bird detective and just be a normal detective because you nailed that.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I didn't laugh, but I did smile.
No, I don't know what a bird detective is called.
Did you know that if you kill
I-
two birds with one stone, you get
No, I
hate
did, but I
slaying?
used my punchline in my initial line, so I ended up saying bird detective and then just put detective again. I mean, all right, there you go. I'm just going to go with it. So it's either going to make absolutely no sense or maybe some sort of sense.
And thank you, Anna, Jill. You have a good day.
Yeah, later, Jill.
Bye bye.
See you, Jill.
That's a good question.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
That someone's asked for me about sexual euphemisms that are Australian based. There's one it's a little bit odd, which I don't think anyone will get. So I'll say the word and then I'll explain it. It's called doing the Harold Holt. Harold Holt was a prime minister, aka the Australian president, who went for a swim and never came back. It's a term that you use when you're going down on chick who's extremely wet. So that's an Australian euphemism.
Believe it or
Doing the
not, I've
Harold
heard
Holt.
that one, but I have a lot of Australian friends.
Yeah, well, ask them next time. That's probably why they don't usually say anything.
Wow.
Have they told you about what a drop bear is?
Yes. In fact, I've done art of drop bears for them before.
Say that again.
Yes. In fact, I've actually done artwork of drop bears for them before.
Do you have any to show?
Not
That'd be
while I'm in
awesome.
my car, unfortunately. It's back at the pictures are back at the house.
Ow.
I mean, or you could say you're doing a Tassie, which means that you're going to have sex with one of your family members.
Usually we just
Tasmania.
refer to that as being from Alabama here.
Oh, so
Sorry.
you're going to Alabama. Yeah, you're going to Alabama. Yeah, there we go. Oh, Sweet Home Alabama now makes a completely different sense in my mind.
It's another
that
subject
sounds
that's
way worse
burning up
now.
Captain Trek's brain.
Or go to Kentucky. 15 million people, 3 last names.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say they were all finger looking good.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
You guys are killing Captain Trek. You know that, right?
I mean, I don't think it's intentional. Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm
sorry, Cap.
Okay. That's going to be fun.
Would your battery die?
No, ran out of memory.
Ah.
not good.
Cool. I got my new intro set up, and actually got the video done pretty good. Cool. I got my new intro.
Why are we getting an echo?
Echo.
Sorry about that. That was coming from the other YouTube side. I must have unmuted it by mistake.
All right.
Got more memory, Rosetta?
Yep. I always have extra batteries and memory cards on me.
Oh, good.
Wouldn't it be ironic if you
Try
forgot
to seal the
bring
one
more
up inside
memory?
my purse so it'll be safe till I can unload it.
Yep.
And so I don't have to put it with the other ones that are empty. I have a bag here that's got multiple batteries and mem cards for all my cameras.
Okay. I was a Boy Scout once, so I understand. Be prepared.
You have no idea. I've got all kinds of toolkits and other stuff in my purse.
Is that anything like the movie Breakfast Club? Why do you carry so much? Because you never know when you're gonna need a jam.
Oh, that again. I grew up in the mountains. You want to have some tools and stuff on you. Same with the hatchet and the axe stuff and the machete. I use those out in the woods when I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, that was violent and disturbing.
What happened?
2 gulls started fighting over a fish, and the eagle pecked both their heads open.
I don't know.
Well.
It kind of looked like she looked at like all of us when she said that, because it's almost like she's looking at the camera when she says it. She's like, "Oh, that's
It is.
disgusting and violent." Oh, now she's
I know it's
looking
not.
away.
I know
There
it's
we
not
go.
me because I don't have my camera on, but I know it's not me.
Yeah, well, me and Mr. Londell do. So I'm taking offense on both of our halves.
I mean, that picture is almost 7 years old of me and my son. So yeah,
Wait, which one are you?
top right, BK down.
No, I was making a joke out of the two
What
people.
is this?
Never mind.
Ha 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 ha. I just caught that. I'm a little slow sometimes. I did catch it though.
Oh, good morning, Richard.
Yeah, it's me and my son geeking out when he was 14. He's gonna be 21 in 5 days. Oh God, makes me old.
Yeah, I think officially it does. Yeah.
I wouldn't say officially, but you know.
No, sorry, it does. It does. There's no denying it.
And one of my stepsons has a
Hey,
seven-year-old
it's
grandson,
worse in
7-year-old
Australia
son, so.
when your kid turns 18, they're officially an adult. We in all aspects. So like you've at least got 3 more years than we do to feel old.
That
So
would be better than this adult but not shit where some things are 18, some things are 16, some things are 21, some are 24. Fuck this shit.
it's like, hey, go bleed for your country, go legitimately go die, but don't you dare take a drink or buy cigarettes.
18, you can buy cigarettes but not alcohol here in
Okay,
Connecticut.
okay. Well, I wasn't sure which one it was. I knew it was one of the two. I hedged my
Yeah.
bets. So
There are
Yeah.
some states now that have restricted cigarettes to 21.
what age can you vote in the States?
18.
18.
Oh, that's good.
I'm sorry, once you can vote, you should be able to drink and smoke.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You can sign up for the military,
when the
you
age
should
of
be able to
when the
drink
age of
and
consent is
smoke.
legal is lesser than that, then I think you need to look at the whole thing.
And 21 here in Connecticut for legal cannabis.
we don't even
They
have
just
that here in
passed
the
that.
country.
They
I
just
could-
passed that recently.
If I have 1 gram of cannabis on me right now, I could go to jail for 5 years.
Well, that's where it was up until I want to say, what was it? Early October, October 1, I think it was here in Connecticut.
Yeah, that's why, you know, a lot of people watching, it's not legal, so definitely don't do anything. It's illegal where you are.
Oh no, absolutely not. Like,
Ignore the
Thank you.
chiming. That's just Richard
Don't-
messaging me.
don't
Cool.
give the government any more power over you than they need to have. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Well,
the
they
swans
think-
are back at Woolly Lake yet.
No, Captain, I wasn't promoting it. I was just saying how messed up the
Oh.
the stacking of age differences and what you can do and what's legal. And
Agreed.
different ages and whatnot.
I agree with you completely on that one. It does
It's
make
completely
sense.
messed up. It's completely messed up.
There's my eagle matriarch flying around beating up the gulls. Okay.
Yeah.
Big
You don't
bully.
like them very much, do you, girl?
She's a big bully.
Well, the matriarchs are the largest eagles. They're over 30% bigger than most of the males and a lot of the other females.
Wow.
Okay.
And they have a
So,
tendency to fly around
They
and
have
beat everything else up.
privilege, is what you're saying?
She's queen bitch, and she knows it.
Well, that sounds like privilege.
It does.
So wait, white-headed privilege?
I must. I'm going to call CNN. Give me a minute.
Oh God.
There she is.
Oh
There's my
man.
girl.
What? You're taking pictures of like McGrant and say, my girl to him? Oh,
Otherwise, you're taking a picture of
okay. Guess I've missed a little bit as I was downstairs.
As I've said before, everybody's got to have a hobby.
Is that a euphemism, Ma, or what's going on?
No, I was
Yeah, I'm good.
downstairs at the garage to get something to drink upstairs.
Still, is that a euphemism?
Nope, he had a lot of stairs to walk down.
I'm living hillside. Down to the streets is
The peasants.
216.
Yes, I understand. Oh, wait, sorry, what? Oh, never mind.
216 stairs. Going down there with just one leg is a little bit breathtaking, to say the least.
You need something to like slide down them, so you don't have to worry about walking down.
Wow.
And then walk up. Yeah.
Oof, that's windy, poor girl. That tree's
That
really
would
shaking.
that would make things easier for climbing down, but yeah, a little.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna like, it's sliding down is easier than walking down.
Oh, I'm round like a ball. Who says I'm walking down there? The problem is getting back up.
I mean,
wow.
Either way, if you like roll down, it's still going to be easier than walking down.
I still contend that there is no such thing as gravity. It is, in fact, the Earth that sucks.
The problem is getting back up again.
That's why they made Viagra.
And just imagine Pfizer's a mile and a half.
Sorry, Captain. Sorry.
What's Ken Jack saying in the comment?
Okay.
Okay, and Japan's got to go for me, yeah.
Man, I do hope that I do hope you're not gone for too long, Ben.
Wish you well, dude.
And hopefully you at least have some place to sleep. That's
yeah. It's at least hopefully
well,
it's at least semi-warm where you're at.
I know it's cold there, so yeah.
Oh,
but well, I think.
Oh wow, 3.25 hours.
Yeah, I think we've gone quite a while.
As
And
the frog says, time's fun when you're having flies.
Yeah. Oh, that would be what a frog would say. But no, I do thank everybody who's in the chat. I do want to thank everyone who's been on the panel, and thank you again so much for watching. Do all the usual stuff like share, subscribe, that kind of thing. And see you later.
See you guys later. Bye-bye.
It's always a fun time on the morning brew.
I mean, it still is because we're still live.
Yeah.
Well, I would
pushing